What's going on, friends? It's Anton Daniels, and I gotta have a conversation with you guys about Teach Henley because you see how the sun is hitting me. This is no finesse, no makeup, no filters, no none of that. This is 100% Teach Henley. I use it in the morning as soon as I get up, right after I pray and brush my teeth, jump in the shower, and I'm hitting the streets because you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So even though they're giving you 40% off your first order, 20% off for life, even though you may get a free gift, forget all that, right? Because we would do this even if it was full price because it's worth that much. I'm in the streets, I'm kicking it with people when I see Dusties everywhere. You don't want to be them. You want to separate yourself. And the way that you separate yourself is self-care. Ladies get it for the fellas. Fellas don't wait for the ladies to get it for you. I'm about to hit the streets right now and I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling great. I mean, I already got confidence, but to have that extra boost of confidence, knowing that you've taken care of yourself and you set yourself apart from all of the rest of the sheep that's walking around making bad decisions on a daily basis. And it's reflected in their actions. It's reflected in the products that they use. It's reflected in the people that they follow. And so if you're trying to level up, if you're trying to make sure that you look good, they're going to send you the pack. They're going to give you all of the instructions on how you're supposed to use it. Then make sure you get your Teach Henley. Again, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Get your free gift. Make sure you tap in with your boy Anton Daniels because Unc is never going to lead you wrong. I would never have you use a product that I don't use myself. Again, they've been rocking with me for a long time. Make sure you get your Teach Henley. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with us. Thank y'all for tuning in for another edition of After Hours. I'm your host, Anton Daniels, along with my friends and family. What's going on? You know, I don't like these glasses because they're not anti-glare. What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling today?
Almost Friday.
Hey.
What's good, y'all?
Said it's almost Friday, huh?
Mm-hmm.
They said new glasses. Now these the old glasses. These my basic glasses, but you know. They don't have a whole lot of style to them. They're just pretty basic. You know what I'm saying? So the basic glasses. What's going on, y'all?
Oh,
How was y'all day?
I had a good day.
yeah, it wasn't bad.
You had a good day? What's a good day look like?
One that I don't go to work.
Oh, well, I had a good day too then.
Y'all like what y'all do? Do y'all love what y'all do, or do y'all like what y'all do?
I think love is a stretch.
Okay.
Huh?
I enjoy what I do.
Yeah, it's cool.
I enjoy it. I've been there 14 years, so I must like it. So
Damn.
That's rare. That is, it's rare. It's rare for somebody to be in a job for, for that long or whatever. So that is very, very rare. Very, very rare. Yeah, you probably are a homebody then. That all of that is, you know what I'm saying, a reflection of a homebody, to be honest with you. So
I think because I like grew up moving around a lot, so I'm very like
wanting to be stationary.
Yeah, like, and not that like I ever try to feel comfortable just any and everywhere, but I'm very like, if it's broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? With certain things. So, I mean, yeah, I probably could have found another job, but there's a lot of things that I like about my job. So, you know what I mean? It has its perks for me. So there's no reason for me to really move. I get a raise every year, so I'm not tripping about that. Like, I don't know. I can say I enjoy what I do.
is that the expectation for women to work now?
What?
I think so.
Like just growing up, high school, that the expectation is for women to work versus not work?
Yeah, I don't think
Yes.
it was when people were like, I'm just going to grow up and be a housewife and have 2.5 kids. And I don't think that that's the thought anymore. It's what are you going to do when you get into the workforce?
That was always my.
When did that change?
When
I don't know.
feminism
In
started.
the 1980s.
When the super host said, I want to work.
And see, I was always like what Kim said. I was always like, oh, I'm going to have kids young and get married. I was always that. Like, and it just didn't pan out that way. So I never wanted to be like technically like working, if that makes any sense. But I started working at 14, so I don't know.
Why?
I started working at 13.
Why?
Just because I had like a summer job and it was something to do at the time. Like I was very just like, I wanted my own money because I was the only child. So I got what I wanted, but I don't know. I was just very, I don't know. I don't want to say independent, but I was just
Yes, you
very
do.
like,
That's exactly what you want to say, but you know it's the wrong word
at
to
the
say.
time I was 14. So maybe that's what I felt like. I just want to make my own money. But I don't know. I think a lot of things God prepared me for, if that makes any sense. I look at my life as though God prepared me for a lot of things. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I lost my mom at 18. So, not knowing that was going to happen, I kind of had to grow up in a sense. And I was the only child raised by a single mom. So, I don't know. I just look at my life in that way. But like I said, I always wanted to get married young and have kids young. I just wasn't a big dater and I wasn't really like dating a lot. So, I don't know.
Are like, if you were to have kids, if women are to have kids, do you think that they will want them to work or that they will want them to marry and not work?
Not work.
I would want them to marry that one. Me personally.
Why?
If it was something that fulfilled them, then I would want them to be able to work, but not have to work.
Yeah, I don't think you have to participate in the workforce in order to make money and contribute.
True.
So I think women like flexibility.
What should guys raise their daughters to do then? Like, should they raise them to ultimately work or should they raise them to like
That's a good
have a
question.
mindset to not work?
That's a great
I
question.
think that men should prepare their daughters to be able to take care of themselves while also knowing how to step into a submissive role should she find herself there.
Yeah, I think the mom's job is to teach their daughter to be submissive. I think the dad, I would look at it like a man wouldn't want to teach his daughter to not depend on her husband. Like maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but I wouldn't think that a guy, maybe nowadays, like in today's world, because things are so like I know a lot of girls who are raised by like both parents and they have their dad and they're like, yeah, my dad always taught me to be independent. And I don't know why that always sounded weird to me. I'm like, why would your dad tell you to be independent? Because to me, when I think of independence,
I think it's a protection mechanism.
I just
Because
think
it's a difference between how a man sees his daughter versus how guys that are seeking to be in a relationship view a woman. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So guys, fathers are naturally protective of their daughter, right? Whereas guys that are talking about women look at women like hoes. You see what I'm saying? So
I think it's probably dangerous, like these conversations that we keep having like it's 1950. Like life is expensive. Like everybody need to work. If you can get you a nigga that's the 1% and can keep you at home, bet. But everybody need to work.
I think life is expensive because people get caught into the two income trap. I don't think people acknowledge the two income trap. Life is expensive because y'all are both depending on both of y'all incomes and it overinflates things. I think if one income is dependent on the other one is probably like saved or invested or something. But when y'all are like it just raises your standard of living for no reason.
I agree.
Like
Because
a one bedroom apartment's like $900. So,
but if both of you
move somewhere cheaper, you're gonna have to make some sacrifices.
and hey, if you cheaper, you fighting for your life every time you walk outside the door. If it's cheaper, shit.
Depend. I
Yeah,
gotta switch
it's all
states.
about what you want. Because if both of you are handling your own expenses by yourself, when you come together, you shouldn't double your expenses.
It's true.
I agree. Like I think that life is expensive because the things that we want is way more expensive than the things that we used to be okay with.
Yeah,
Like
don't-
I think it's good to like we don't have to live these extravagant lifestyle. Like $900 a month, $1,000 a month. Let's assume that y'all not having no kids and y'all just chilling, y'all just trying to figure it out or whatever, or y'all just hanging out. Maybe you don't even want to have a big house because your lifestyle is more or less outside, or maybe you like experiences more or whatever, so on and so forth. We don't have to get these expensive ass cars. We don't have to get a big old place. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, it's not there. There's this thing that I see. It circulates on the internet. It shows like minimum wage, how much people make, how much a house costs compared back then to compare now. And it's extremely the gap. Minimum wage is pretty much the same, and the cost of a house is tripled how much it costs a house. Like, stuff is more expensive and people ain't making no more money.
I disagree. I think it's actually
And people are richer than they've ever been ever in human history.
I don't know, but I think just in my normal day life, I tend to show people that like make less money than I like more grace than anybody around me.
Not everybody wants a lot of money.
It ain't even a lot of money. I'm just talking about how many people like can just put your bills on auto pay and not have to pay attention to some shit. Like niggas be like, nah, nigga, y'all ain't taking this money on my account. I gotta approve it. I might be 30 days late, nigga.
Well, because Americans aren't financially literate for the most part.
And we do a lot of stuff that we don't have to do. You don't have to have a new iPhone that costs $1,200 to $1,500. You don't have to have Netflix and Hulu and Paramount and Showtime. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to do all of those. You don't have to pay to go to a gym. You can go outside. You can use your body weight. You can do all kinds of things. You don't have to eat out every day of the week. You can figure it out. We choose not to.
Yep, I agree.
We like comfort.
We finance these expensive ass phones. We got 1,000 subscriptions.
My friends
they go
are
after paying Klarna. Everybody got to have 3 vacations a year. Like we live a different type of life. We finance everything, and then we be like, "Oh, life is more expensive." They didn't have the same. First of all, you got to adjust for inflation, right? So if you look at what it did back then versus how much you made back then, I remember niggas used to make like $5 and $7 an hour. Nobody makes $5 and $7 an hour no more.
Crazy.
I remember when I got out of high school and I seen my brother get his first apartment. That nigga had a car apartment, and that nigga made $400 a week. And I was like, that's all you got to make to get a car and apartment, nigga. I was like, bet. By the time I got out of high school, that shit was expensive as fuck.
Nah, it wasn't the same for me. Like, I saved up, I bought a car cash.
Facts.
And I was rolling. That was it. Like, I was just rolling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went and got a used car. Now everybody got to have some new shit. All the young people got to have Trackhawks and goddamn Chargers and Hellcats now. Nigga, if everybody want an $80,000, $90,000 car, what you think life is going to be like? And they be going to get it. That's unheard of in my day to drive a $80,000, $90,000 car when you 18, 19 years old. That shit wasn't normal. That's completely voluntary. All of that is voluntary. And these niggas be running it up. They run it like they doing all of that dumb shit. And so my car was, I think I paid like $2,500. No, I might have paid $1,800 for my car. Something like that.
I agree. Mine was a cash car and it wasn't cute, and I called her Abby because she was only good enough to get me from point A to B. It wasn't nothing fancy up there.
So I mean,
have a car note, so
I think that everybody trying to live the same lifestyle. I remember when I got married, like I paid $300 for our rings. Real talk. I paid $300 for our rings. We didn't trip. We did like not a shotgun wedding, but it was like, man, my shit probably cost less than $1,000 total. And we was like, we'll just figure it out as we go. And I was making really good money. It just wasn't no point, in my opinion, to spend all of that type of money on that. And it was just like, it don't cost that much to do regular people stuff. It just don't. And I see minimum wage today in some of these states. I'll be like, damn, y'all getting all of that money? That's minimum? What's regular? Because I remember minimum was a shit. Let me see let me look this up.
I think that back in those days
in Oklahoma is $7.17.
But who's really making minimum wage though? What jobs is paying?
Niggas,
you gotta be a teenager or a felon.
I don't
working
talk
for
to
minimum wage, bro.
Minimum wage
I don't think that's
in Michigan when I was in high school was $3.35, bro.
Not $3.35.
That's insane.
I would have been moving work.
Minimum wage was $3.35, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's crazy.
Like,
people don't get it. Like, it wasn't like what people try to make it out to be.
That's crazy.
But life was cheaper back then too, so.
But the expectation
still not enough, bro.
You have to have $100,000 baby showers and over the top gender reveals and $200,000 weddings and like
y'all
because
want to
the internet is what
let me tell you something.
I don't know nobody who does none of this stuff.
Like,
I'm looking at these niggas' proms today.
Cool,
right?
And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? What are y'all doing?
Proms are weddings.
Marriage, helicopter, like really?
That's crazy.
They're bringing out tigers and goats.
It's got goats and tigers.
Yeah,
that's not normal.
I saw a dude with a tiger, bro. Baby, I'm like, oh, nah.
Where you get a tiger
But I blame
from?
the parents. I blame the parents.
India.
It's like, you guys are so pressed to throw these elaborate things for your kids for a prom. Half y'all kids ain't even graduating high school because they can't read. And if they can't read, they're graduating because they're being skated through. So it's like you guys are going all out for proms. And it's like, you're not even preparing your kids for the real world. I know more kids that are now 18, 19 years old that aren't even working, aren't doing anything. They're still stuck in the house. Not that you have to go right into the job field after you graduate, but they're not even, they don't have no plan of nothing because they weren't even prepared for life. Their parents just didn't even pay them no mind, but you threw this elaborate prom. Like, for what? Wasting all this money that, let's be clear, you don't have. Like, people are breaking their bank accounts to throw an elaborate prom as if it's their wedding. I think that's insane. Like,
yo, I'm saying, dudes, I remember the goal for prom for us was to find somebody who you knew had the freshest car and ask them if you could use their car for prom. You know what I'm saying? And so I used my older brother's car, and it was a Monte Carlo. Like, it was a new joint, though. It wasn't an old school joint. He had just got the new Monte Carlo, and I'm like, bro, let me get your car or whatever. He was like, I bet, and that was it. Like, you rented a tuxedo. I seen niggas getting custom Louis tuxes and shit, and they doing the money fan and all of that shit. And I was like,
for a prom.
Right. You standing on this girl dress. What y'all doing?
You just about to be dancing and eating. Like, that's it.
Bro, it's for the internet. It's not for them, bro.
This sounds like some big city shit if I'd have never heard it.
Q, where do you live, bro?
Nigga, I live in Oklahoma, nigga, at the prom.
You would think that this nigga don't have internet at all.
No, let me tell you this, nigga. My homeboy owns the suit company. Everybody go to prom, go to that nigga suit company, nigga. That nigga should be like $150. Have you fresh?
You would think that Q don't have no internet, bro. The way that he be talking, like,
I'm just saying, I don't see this at prom, nigga. Everybody got on a suit, they got their ankles out and they loafers, nigga. And it's
simple. When the last time you seen some prom photos?
You say what?
When the last time you seen some prom photos?
Some what?
Like some prom photos. When the last time you seen them?
My kid is 21 years old, nigga. I got a brother 21 years old. I got a nephew, nigga, just a couple years ago.
So how are you this unaware?
Nigga, because they didn't do this. They went to go get a fucking $150, $200 suit down the street. They didn't.
Yeah, but they don't show you.
And then they drove my daddy. They drove my truck. They drove somebody in the family's car because them niggas had a beater. Like,
they don't show you. They don't tell you what's happening in the culture.
The culture, nigga. All them niggas live in the suburbs.
They doing it in the suburbs too.
They don't know
about the culture, bro. They doing it everywhere, bro.
I don't. People who had limos, they were what, 12, 15 people in that
limo? We used to save our money up, like at a certain time. We all had little jobs in high school. We would save our money up and go as groups in limos, like, you know what I mean? Like we would pay for like our limos or whatever, or our parents would like give us the money at least for our limo. And then I remember when like the stretch Hummer limos came in, like that was a thing when I was in high school, and everybody wanted to be in the stretch Hummer limo. But now, but we got our little dresses at Macy's. Like we went to Macy's to get our prom dresses. Like we weren't custom made. Yeah,
no custom. No custom.
They hiring professional photographers to take prom photos.
They spending $20,000-$30,000 on a goddamn prom, bro.
On a car.
On a prom. I just couldn't. And so that's what I'm saying. Like when we start to put this stuff in context, people act. And stop telling me you broke if y'all doing this prom stuff the way that y'all doing it. It's like, come on, man, stop hitting me with this. We got crazy expectations now. We doing way different lives, and you know it's a different time because we made it that way. We don't have to live our lives this way. I know people that live regular lives. They got regular jobs. They do really well. They don't do nothing extravagant. They save up for their vacations. They put up money for their 401k. And they stay in the same place. They don't move around a whole bunch and upgrade every time that they get a raise on their job. They just live regular lives. And they don't have no problems.
I knew it was an issue when I started seeing people who live in the projects doing these elaborate proms. I'm like, where are y'all? Y'all don't even got money for rent, but you got $20,000 to have your son.
Stop.
Yeah,
I'm so serious.
House, bro.
It's bad. Like they be standing in front of a apartment with the door hanging off the hinges, but your son is posing in front of this 2025 Maserati. Like what? Like to me, I'm sorry, it's ghetto. It looks very ghetto, and the girls super hyperbolic right now. Overly like the dresses for
really
the girls.
Thing,
I'm like,
bro.
It's ridiculous.
Quinn, have you seen any of these pictures? Honestly,
you couldn't have.
I've seen pictures, and it's just I know.
I'm gonna just go to the first thing I see.
Well, I'm just saying, like I don't live around niggas.
Coming to America type
thing. The queen,
right?
I just put the first thing up I seen. I'm about to put it on the screen. Literally, I'm about to just throw it on the screen right now. As soon as I share my screen, shit is wild, bro. Literally, just went to TikTok.
That's what I did. That's the one I just saw.
Out of me, look at all the prevail, the youngest of your seeds. Making sure the family eat well, I give them what they need. How far we always be.
What the fuck is going on, bro? Like, I don't be understanding this stuff.
Look at those shoes and that suit.
Top priority, ain't ready to. Anybody came around, I turned them up. Ain't nobody gave me that empty stuff. All cap side who really turned this up. Academics, they can't get touched. Don't be on computer much said.
Oh, we wild, bro.
That's like 25 $1 bills, nigga. Push them.
Really? It's not.
Look at that car in the background. That motherfucker's a Hyundai Santa Fe.
What does that have to do with anything?
That's the entire point. That they have Hyundai's house up in
Maybach, bro. That's a Rolls Royce.
Come on, man. This is crazy. Look at the dress, bro. This is insane.
That's a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, the girls' dresses be looking. I'm like, is this like an African wedding? Like, I'm so confused.
The funniest part of these videos is the comments, bro.
Around half naked.
Oh, this is wild, bro. All of this is wild.
Pussy, that's from the heart. I mean it. They let me see me hurt, bitch.
Come on, man. This shit is out of control, bro.
Maybach, bro.
It's out of control, man. Y'all, you're not gonna, you can't tell me, bro. I wouldn't even send me to the white people school, bro. I ain't about to.
Nigga, that's normal, nigga. That was my kid. That nigga just had normal niggas sit on the bench, take pictures, nigga. That nigga ain't got nothing fancy.
But you know why, Quentin? Because you as the parent weren't the ones that are, it's the parents that are doing all this extra stuff. They want to compete with the other people. It's really the parent. Like, I have a friend whose son graduated last year, and she was kind of trying to do all this. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. And I was like, whoa. Like, pockets ain't looking how we need them to look to be doing them. Like, don't break your bank to do all of that, because you as the parent is competing with social media. Your child, if they want to go to prom, they're going to have a good time. Like, you don't have to do all of that. I just don't think it's necessary. Like, it's cute to do certain things, like get them a cute little tux or whatever, but yeah.
That was prom the next year. That nigga had on some jeans and a jacket. Nigga, the cowboy hat. Nigga, like, we're not. I don't know what this.
Yeah.
And I think one of the worst part
definitely
for
going
us as a society is that we're spending all this money on prom, but we're not having weddings. Like, this money should be spent for weddings. And we just
don't want to talk about the baby shower.
Right, we're going straight from the prom to the baby shower. Like,
and the gender reveals. Like, and they're elaborate. It's like, but it's social media. I blame us for being that invested in social media.
I blame the parents.
Because
we sit here and talk about how we ain't got no money, and yet we out here written Maybachs and stuff for kids' prom. That's crazy to me, bro.
That's why they ain't getting that reparation money. They don't need it.
No, we don't. It would set us back so much further. Like, somebody gonna go buy a brand new Cadillac, call it a day, and we
ain't that broke. Not a prom looking like that.
As long as I see people, because I don't see no shortage of people traveling. I don't see no shortage of people, doing all
buying
of this
wigs.
stuff.
It's $1,000.
Yep. As long as I see that
BBLs.
stuff happening, you're never going to convince me that everybody is they struggling. I just believe that most of that is a choice. It got to be a choice because, and somebody said it in the chat, and I kind of highlighted, a lot of people are living through their kids.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people living through their kids, and, it's messed up.
It's not even that parents shouldn't want the best for their kids or want their kids to experience something great. My thing is, know your pockets, know your bank account. Stop trying to overdo or live beyond your means just because you feel like I want my kid to experience what these celebrity kids are experiencing. Like, you're not a celebrity. Your bank account is not a reflection of a celebrity's bank account. That's all I'm saying. And I don't have to have kids to have common sense. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to have a child to know that certain things just don't make sense.
I remember they used to have a show on MTV called My Sweet 16. And it was like, these kids is doing it way bigger than any of them was doing it on that show. Any of the celebrities, kids was doing it on that. I think I seen CeeLo's daughter or something like that was on there one time or something like that. These kids is doing it way bigger sometimes than a lot of what they was doing on that whole show. As crazy as that sound. So I don't know, man. It's just a different culture. It's a different time, I guess. I don't even know how we got on that. Oh, people expected to work and stuff like that. Any other thoughts on that while we here? Because we're about to get into the mix. A lot of murder, a lot of crime, a lot of killing, a lot of wild stuff. A lot of crashing out in the culture and in society today. So should be a very interesting show. All right, let me read some of these super chats and then we'll get to it. Chemical says, Anton Tariq was talking fake news about you. He's biased. He's often more objective, even during disagreement. You may have to ignore it for a while, but his analysis was incorrect. What do y'all want me to say? I don't.
When you think about it, like this is why I hate the chat. Like, why do y'all think someone wants to hear about other people talking shit? Like, why would y'all even super chat this? It don't even make no sense.
People like drama. People like drama.
I don't know. What do y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to go and battle you on the internet? Like,
yeah, Anton, did you hear so and so talking shit?
They want you to respond to it, so that
I appreciate the visibility. I appreciate the response, and good or bad, I thank you for doing a whole live stream and making sure that your audience know who I am. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, I don't watch other people's perspectives. You know what I did today? I was taking care of my daughter because she was throwing up because she had food poisoning. And then I went and I took her TRX to the dealership so that the backup camera can get fixed and the windshield got a little crack from a rock that was on the thing. And then I talked to my dealer, and then I went grocery shopping, and I did regular people stuff. And I took a nap for like 45 minutes, and I cooked, and then I hung out, and we hung out as a family, and we had a good time, and then we danced and we laughed and we ordered Jet's Pizza. I don't know what do y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to jump off? And I live a very full, thankful, awesome life. I have zero complaints whatsoever. So, and I'm happy because after she took a nap, she got it all out of her system, and now she feels better. So I don't know what y'all want me to do. Y'all want me to care about a nigga I've never met before? I don't care. So I got real friends and real family and real life, and we live a good life. So I'm sorry. I don't care.
I'll tell you this. It was me, and I probably shouldn't let my kid watch this. We was watching some clipped up videos to the other dude that Molly hate. And then my kid was like, "Why do they always talk about you, daddy?" And then my chick was like, "You need to get Teach Henley because that nigga Anton's kid look good." I said, "Get the fuck out of here." Oh man, that shit was hilarious.
I mean, but I appreciate it because I like being in the algorithm, but I don't care as long as it generate revenue. I don't care about none of that other stuff. So yeah, man. Regular people stuff. TS Car Washing Detail Services panel, common and most deaf. I don't know.
I've always wanted to have a conversation with Most Def. He seems so strange. Like, I just wonder what would he talk about?
Who is that?
Most Def?
Stop, Quentin. Stop. You stop, bro. Don't do that tonight.
I know more of Common's music, but
This is so dumb. Like,
Don't do
I
that.
know who he is.
Because you know that if you really wanted to know who it was, you could just Google it and it will pop right up. Stop, bro.
Well, I would just like in conversation. Who's most? Can like somebody give me like a hint to refresh my recollection?
He's a rapper.
No.
music.
The dude with the dreads off MTV.
He's like a poet, but a rapper.
He's also in movies too. You might have
Right.
seen some stuff he was in. I can't name it, but
He don't watch.
How do you spell? Is it most deaf like MOST deaf?
He don't watch black movies.
Most
Same movie
deaf.
with Beyonce. Carmen
That's
Hip Hop.
Baby Boy.
Most, like most people play most deaf.
MOS.
Oh, MOS. Oh, he spelled it. Okay. I don't know who this dude is.
AD, you saw Boosie and Vlad business dispute. Yeah, people sent it to me. I'm familiar with it. I mean, I know I was talking to Boosie in the casino. Because they be coming here and they be doing shows and shit like that. So a lot of times they be in the MGM. So we was chopping it up. And my man asked him, and he was like, "Yo, how much are you charging for for an interview?" And that nigga said 40,000. I was like, I ain't gonna disrespect nobody. Your price is your price. But I was looking at these niggas like, y'all niggas smoking crack?
Is that too much or not enough?
40,000 for an interview?
I guess it depends on.
Unless gold flakes are coming out of your mouth and I'm collecting them to go and turn in,
If you're not doing anything less than 10 million views off that interview, it ain't no point in paying paying nobody nowhere close to no $40,000.
Okay.
So
Does he be bringing numbers like that? Like,
I thought that the nigga was just spinning my homie because maybe he
Mm.
just didn't want to do the interview and no shit. And I thought, you know, niggas say something outrageous or whatever. But he really was asking for that from people in general. And so a lot of people just don't understand the business. But he don't get 40,000 from Vlad, bro. Y'all need to go and watch the content. So anyways, but I mean, you know, if you can get it, then get it. Do your thing. Slave of Christ says, what up, panel? Tom, Molly Q, Brittany Lex, Sally Cell, and Kim. He's saying EOS is Sally Cell. Also, shout out to Slave of Christ. I may not like how you hold Anton accountable to his profession of faith, but people don't like medicine, but it's necessary. You shouted out yourself.
He keep doing it. Didn't he do that last time?
He shouted out himself. Shout out to you. I appreciate you for the super chat, big dog. Cool V says Young Flexing in the drop top got shot same night. Cool V says his mom came out and gave him $20K in a bottle. Shout out to Cool V. TS Car Wash and Detail Service says my homie told me doing this for his son because it's his senior year. I was like, okay, big dog, you got it. Viral is a drug. Yeah. It's crazy. Kai says, sup, y'all. What up, Kai? I appreciate you, bro. Johnny Mack in the building says, I've seen videos where people arrive to prom in caskets. I guess they're supposed to be casket sharp. Casket sharp. You ain't never heard that joke from, I think it was like Ricky Smiley or something like that. He said he was casket sharp.
No, I get it, but I'm like, that's.
KL the Wanderer says, Anton, is it okay if I make a clip of you? I need all the subscribers that I can get. I don't know what that means. Clip of what? Got to be more specific. Oat Milk says we all need an Abby in our lives.
Abby held me down.
KL says, yo, I'll send $100 super chat if you put me on the panel one of these nights. Just contact Q. You don't have to send $100 super chat to get on the panel.
But
like
someone you sent my way, I responded.
Send everybody your way.
Well, you don't get to have it your way, nigga. This is not Burger King. I said I'm gonna send you the link this day. He said I can't do that day. I'll be here Friday. I was like, what?
CS Car Wash and Detail Services. Vlad paid him $25 and he broke it down in the interview. Yeah, I seen a little bit of that. So, all right. I want to get y'all thoughts on this. Let me remove that.
Is an arrest in the case of Celeste Reeve.
Let me move this forward a little bit. Give me a second, because this is DVD situation. DVD, David, not DVD. Sorry about that. I said DVD.
Major breaking news now. Detectives from the Los Angeles Police Department Robbery Homicide Division have arrested singer David Burke for the murder of Celeste Rivas. Burke is being held without bail. The case will be presented to the DA's office on Monday for filing consideration. You may remember, and we've been reporting, Rivas's body was found in the trunk of David's car in September of last year. She was only 14 years old. Again, this breaking news just into our newsroom. We're working to get more information, and we'll continue to follow this story.
We do want to go ahead and bring in now ABC's Alex Stone on the phone to speak more about this case. Alex, you've been following this from the very beginning. What can you tell us as far as this breaking information goes this afternoon?
Well, Mark and Michelle, sources are telling us that this is based off of evidence that the LAPD was able to gather and put together and now is going to be presenting to the LA County DA for a filing decision on Monday. This was not from any kind of indictment. We know that the case had gone to a grand jury. It was expected that there might be an indictment coming sometime soon. We were thinking in the last couple of months or in the next few weeks. This was not from that. We are told that this is evidence that they have been compiling going back to when her body was found last September, that now they have reached a point where they believe they have probable cause, and it's gone to the DA.
All right. And so a lot of people wondering, so many things seem to point to him. Why did it take them this long to make the arrest? We know they're pretty methodical about how they do things, but.
Yeah, it's a good question. One of the things that they were waiting on, Mark, was the cause of death, and that there was difficulty reaching that cause of death. Not to get too graphic, but her body was in multiple parts. It was in, we know from court documents, 2 different body bags in the front trunk of that Tesla when her body was found. So it was difficult for the medical examiner to determine the cause of death. So they had to prove or be able to show to the DA that she was murdered, that it wasn't something else where, let's say that she overdosed and then somebody freaked out and put her body in that trunk. They have to be able to prove that it was murder. They now believe that they can do that.
All right.
Yeah, we also know, David, as many entertainers.
So we'll just leave it there. All right. What are your thoughts on actually, this just dropped a few hours ago. David.
It's been a long time coming because we went over that, didn't we?
Yep.
Long time ago.
This should be an interesting case because the reason why I think it probably took so long is because in California, their laws, the laws for prosecuting somebody is just is tedious. Something as bad as he did they're probably only going to give him 20 years down there, 1. And 2, everybody around, another reason why it probably took so long is because they probably want to make sure it's an airtight case. You have Blair Burke, who's a high prominent lawyer on the case, and she handled cases for Marilyn Manson, Harvey Weinstein, Johnny Depp, and Armie Hammer. So and likely that she was an attorney that was already held on retainers, so they didn't just pick this lawyer up. So, and she was in 2 bags. So to even take the DNA or whatever to prove that, you know what I'm saying, she was probably involved with him sexually or anything, they're going to have to take the medical examiner and do swabs of the parts of her body that were deemed like any skin or anything that they could find. It's going to be a lot. And it's only 3 ways. I hope that he gets life, but it's not going to be something that's easy, even if it is handed over to the DA. Because 3 reasons why you would possibly even dismember somebody is if you're in the mafia or if it's personal. So they use it as an overkill, or if you really want to disguise somebody and make sure that they're never, to be found again. But him parking his Tesla down the street was it didn't seem like you knew what you were doing. And they also arrested Neo because he refused to show up for his subpoena that they gave him, because Neo is friends with D4D, so that he probably snitched. I don't think it was him, just the one that killed killed her. So
you said Neo, like the streamer dude, the little streamer guy.
Neo,
I thought with the glasses.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know.
That's sad.
Wait, they arrested who else?
They only arrested Neo for a subpoena, from what I researched.
I don't know who the little streamer guy is. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Neo. Neo, I think.
Are you thinking of Neon?
Or Neon, whatever. Oh.
You thinking of Neon. That's what you're thinking of.
Oh. That's why I was like, wait, the streamer dude? Oh.
I think it's it's crazy. And I usually take the position always of innocent until proven guilty. Even like this is just bad all the way around, because she was underage. The parents, like, if you like, they knew she was in a relationship with this dude,
right?
They was they but it seemed like they was okay with him being in a relationship with her until everything go bad. And that happened often. That happened more often, y'all realize, parents being okay with their daughters in a relationship with a guy that may have some money or maybe a little bit older. And they can get away with it because nothing ever happens or nothing, you know what I'm saying? This type of situation don't pop off. But that in itself was kind of diabolical. And it was just like, yo, they They failed her.
Mm-hmm.
They failed her. They did not protect her. They did not, you know what I'm saying, make sure that she was safe. And it messed up. It's just messed up all the way around, and everybody failed that little girl. Because it ain't no way in the world that you can justify being in a relationship with something that's famous and you underage.
And she's 14.
Everybody failed her. Everybody failed her.
That's crazy.
And no, she was 14 allegedly when she went missing. You don't know how long she was in a relationship with him.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
His
and
friend
how old is
Neil
he? He's an
Langston. I'm
adult,
sorry.
right?
I think yeah, he was underage before this. No, he wasn't underage.
He
I don't know
wasn't,
how
she
old he.
was.
Right, she was.
Oh, so he's an adult.
Yeah, he an adult.
Yes.
Wow. See, I didn't even
And they
know
have
that.
an
I thought he was...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say they had an investigatory jury, so they trying to make sure that they have 100% or as close to it as much evidence as they could find to put him in a like a bag. You done. They just trying to see if he had anybody else involved. So they subpoenaed his mom, his brother, his friends. So this is going to be a very interesting
Somebody
case for
told.
sure.
I think
Yeah,
multiple
somebody
people.
told. I agree.
100% people telling. And I would have told too. You got to go, dog.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go. You've been dealing with an underage girl. You chopping people up.
Singing about it.
Yeah, you talking.
Yeah.
Making videos.
You on your own on this one, big dog. We can't support you as a
He
family.
wanted to get caught, is what it sounds like. Like, that's weird.
Now I got a question for y'all. Because while I do agree that her parents failed her and all that, I want to know why the energy is different for this girl than it was for that girl with R. Kelly when y'all like, oh, well, some girls are just fast. Now it's, in this case, her parents failed her.
Well, because this girl was like a runaway. She had a much. I don't even think that that's the same story. This girl didn't even get the chance to come out with a book at 40 something years old instead of maybe going to the authorities. I wouldn't even compare the both of them. I think this was like a ritualistic killing and he just got caught for it.
I don't know.
How they be having
It's
a
probably because she was
sacrifice,
alive and
doing
dismembered in a different race,
sacrifices,
maybe.
and I don't know. He was on Didn't they give him a Fortnite skin or something? He was extremely popular for whatever reason, but I think we've seen one of them little
It's so
ritualistic killings that they do sometimes. They do weird stuff in that industry. They do. She was a child on top of that.
because of what you said, Kim. Now that you
And then you're
bring
making
that up,
songs and videos.
probably because of social media now today. Because that back then when R. Kelly was popular, it wasn't social media. It's the fact that this was some regular Chicago little girl, and she wasn't of another race like this girl. It's more news around, and she is still alive and one dismembered. So it's more things to go off on just because it was such a heinous crime. And this other girl is still alive, and now she's a grown woman. So that's probably the difference. People just it just seems like with certain people it's you fast, and other people it's like, dang, that's
Why
really
does
effed
it
up.
have to be
RIP.
I think she's
racial?
talking about the
She's just a
panel.
child. Like, I don't know why you making it
The other
because
girl is
she's
just a child, and I didn't
black.
make it that way. Kim brought up the point, and I said that's probably
So
why that's the case.
maybe it's black people's responsibility to maybe rally around their people when they get hurt.
But we didn't rally around that girl with R. Kelly.
That's
Yeah, I
my
think Kim was
point.
asking.
Maybe more people that are Hispanic are rallying around this girl, Celeste. Whatever.
I'm
I don't
talking about
know.
just on this
But
panel.
it's scandalous because she was murdered by a celebrity. Chopped up, mutilated, body so badly decomposed, nobody could identify her for the longest. It took them this long just to kind of figure out the cause of death. I don't know. I think
Kim was
one
asking
crime
about us
is
as a
worse than the
panel.
other.
And maybe
I
I'm
just
wrong.
do.
Kim, I thought you were asking about how come
While
when we
you're
were talking
talking.
about the girl with R. Kelly, how come they were saying she was fast, not the world, but on here, like on the panel,
That's
you guys were
exactly
saying
what
Well, there
you were
was no
literally-
sympathy. I didn't say that, but there was no
Not
sympathy for
everybody.
the
No,
other
she came
girl.
out and wrote a book about it. How am I supposed to? You seem like you're trying to make money off
But
of
that
it.
doesn't mean that she
You're
was
doing a
fast.
porno and then you're writing a book about it. Where's the self-respect? Like that does not give victim to me. This girl was clearly, undeniably a victim.
A
Only
child
because
is a
she
victim
died.
at all
They were
times
both
from a grown
children.
person.
So, okay, why is she writing a book?
For whatever the reason, the
Why is
fact
she
remains
writing
she
a
was
book?
killed.
I don't know if I've seen any Me Too victim or any victim of child pornography or abuse that's going to sit there and write a book. And then why are you writing it so many decades later? I don't. And then this conversation is taken away from this little girl who got murdered because she's not a black girl.
That's not
I
what I
think
said.
Meanwhile, nobody cared about the black girl from Tuesday we were talking about who ended up dead. They made the whole conversation about black men. So I don't know.
I
Where's
think
that
she's saying
energy?
from the girl who made the book.
Where's the energy just from females just being unalived by men, or
It's
you know
cap.
what I'm saying?
That's
I don't.
think that
Why are
was
we
cat.
making it racial? Why do
Why
black
make
Molly
people
is a
obsess
star.
over the color of
being
other
racial?
people's skin all the time? It's like black people hate being black.
I don't even think we're talking about black or white. I think she was simply saying that.
Lex made it about race, so I don't know what we're talking about no
Lex
more.
didn't
She made
make
it
it
about the
about
fact
race.
that the
Kim
girl was
brung it
not
up,
a
and
black
I
girl,
addressed
so
it
we
of what
care
she
more.
brung up. So y'all didn't. Y'all what Kim said. Where was the sympathy for the other girl? And I said likely because this one was dismembered,
talking
and the
about
other one is
Celeste.
still alive to write a book about it. I didn't bring it up, but I
We're
am going to
talking about
respond to
Celeste,
it
not
and
the other
say what
girl.
could be a reason.
We're talking about Celeste.
I missed it. Who wrote the book?
This is way more heartbreaking
The
of a
female that
story
got
than
molested and peed on by
the
R.
old girl who wrote
Kelly,
the
and the
book.
tapes were shown into every barbershop around the city of Chicago.
Where was the
Around other
energy when
grown men.
everybody was laughing when Dave Chappelle was making a joke about it? Nobody was trying to protect that girl, and I'm sure she could have
I'm
probably still been a minor.
specifically talking
So
about
where was
this
that
man.
energy?
We're
I
talking about
think
Celeste.
that's
We
kind of
are
apples
talking
to
about
oranges,
Celeste. I
isn't
don't
it?
know how
Though.
R. Kelly victims, which he never murdered, is even coming up.
Facts.
Hear me?
Talking about Celeste.
And that's all right. But I do agree. No, I said what
So
you brought up. I
you have
do.
black
I
people
could see
taking
that.
it off Celeste to put on a black person is crazy.
I'm just saying the energy is different.
No, we're talking about
Because
Mexican.
I
We're
don't.
not
The
talking about the black.
situation is different.
They were both children, and in this case,
Talking
it was
about
her
One of
family.
them is alive to collect money from talking about having sex with a grown
Right,
man.
but they were
The
both
other one is
violated the children.
dismembered.
They were both
We don't know if
violated.
that's her intent.
One case
ahead.
we
I'm
said her family failed her, and in the other, it was she's fast.
No, we both said her family failed her. What I said made her fast was the fact that she's trying to capitalize off of this situation when it already looked like you were down for it. Like that's a lot. That's a lot. That whole R. Kelly situation, I don't even know.
This girl wasn't willingly
If
with
we're making
a
it
grown
because one
person
girl
too,
is a
a grown
Hispanic
man
girl
too.
and one girl is a black girl, I don't even see the
Both of
point
them were
of
doing
moving the
had the
conversation
same
there.
motive. If that's the case,
Why move the conversation there though?
Facts.
I ain't moved a conversation there. What
You
since
kept
it's
it
brought
there.
I
up,
mean, but you're adding
Kimmy,
on to
Nope.
it.
I'm not talking to you, Q. If you're not finna talk and
No.
actually indulge in a conversation and you want to
No.
just keep on peddling off people's words, you can keep that.
You
Kimmy,
peddled
I
off
was
of
peddling
Kim's.
off of
You
yours,
peddled
of
off of what
course.
Kim said.
But I'm not being messy up here, just interjecting up and saying one word and just leaving it at that.
Well,
So I'm trying to focus on
she's
the
the truth.
topic.
Why are we not talking about Celeste, the beautiful Hispanic
Celeste
woman that
was with a
died?
grown man too, if that's the case.
Why are we not talking about this beautiful
Ain't nobody
Hispanic woman that was
willingly
murdered?
make her do
Brutal
nothing.
rape.
She willingly
Why
was
do we
with
have to
a
talk about
man
R. Kelly?
who ended up
Why
killing
are we
her.
doing that? Why are we doing
So
that?
there you go.
Why are we doing that?
Both of them are pretty much kind of similar. Just people reacting to it differently, and one was
They weren't
dismembered,
similar.
and one
One
was
is
just
still
sexually
alive, and
assaulted.
one's writing books, and
I
one's
just
dead.
said
They're not
that. Thank
That's
similar.
what
you.
I'm saying.
They're
Black
not
people gotta
similar.
make everything
I already
about
said
them.
that.
That doesn't change
They're
what
not
happened to her
similar.
as a child.
Exactly. Moving on. I
They're
already
not
said that.
similar. Y'all just want to talk about black girls.
What?
I think we got a little far away from the topic, but
I know,
Very.
right? Why are we away from the topic? You're
I
right.
would just,
That's
I
what
would
we're
just
trying to
say,
figure out.
I think this dude got to be probably the dumbest criminal I've ever seen, ever, because everything pointed to him from the beginning. So I don't know why it took so long. I was at the point where I was like, it had to be something else because they were taking too long to arrest him. They had to have information on somebody else just for them to turn around 6 months later to arrest him anyways. He used his car, like he made songs about it, he talked about her like they was seen in public together, and he left her in his car to be found by anybody. Like dude is stupid, bro. Like he probably gonna get life for that though. Plus she was underage at the same time. Like he probably gonna get life for
Well, you
that.
still gotta have evidence to charge people because
It
you
all
gotta,
pointed to him though.
huh?
It all kind of pointed to him from really.
What if his homeboy was a person that did it, but then they
I thought
charged
of that
him?
too.
But
I
but
had that
then
thought too though.
you got to make sure that you got to make sure that you have all of the evidence to support whatever you charge somebody with. You know what I'm saying?
But
You
do
got
you
to have
though?
But they arrest people for way
Do you
less than what they
though?
had though,
You
bro.
have to if you want something to stick because it's a
But
situation that
do
just
you
happened
though?
yesterday. A family of a Hispanic girl who just got killed. She they didn't give the dude like 14 nothing but 14 years because they said that his Miranda rights were not given correctly. Everything has to be airtight. It has to.
But
Otherwise
that's
you're not
not
gonna get
true
a
because wrong people go to jail all the time, so that's not true.
successful prosecutions where you want to make a case be serious, you want to take a case very seriously, and you put your best prosecutors on the case so things like that won't happen. Yeah, they have to make sure. So it's going to take some time, and it took them 6 months to find her body anyway.
Well,
I agree with
people
Lex
they,
too, though, with it being California, that they justice system is kind of slow. Because you look at Melly from Florida, like he been arrested for 7 years with no trial, and they really don't have. It's probably almost the same amount of evidence they have with him, but he hasn't got a trial. He just been sitting in jail. So I think California definitely got something to do with that.
It
It's
could be a
crazy because this is such a
possibility.
high profile case. You would think that they kind of would want to prosecute him sooner,
they
but
got they got to cross their T's and dot their I's though. You got to make sure
it's gonna
because
be
you
another
can't
2-3 years.
because you well they just arrested him, so you can't. The thing about it is that double jeopardy means that if somebody beats something, you can't charge them again if you then get more evidence once you try to charge them, and then they're able to beat the case, right? So they have to make sure, that they got all of the evidence, that they know what the cause of death is, that they know who the person is that done it, that they get the corroborating stories, that they get everybody to testify and subpoena them and stuff like that. And because the body was so badly decomposed and chopped up and put in different bags, it was difficult. According to the reports, they said that it was difficult to even determine the cause of death. And so they wanted to make sure that they got him. They wanted to make sure that they got all of the surveillance footage, anything that they could use to prosecute him and build a case against them instead of just assuming. Because as prosecutors and as detectives, you got to actually have proof instead of just charging somebody based off of what we think. Fortunately and unfortunately, because it's always a yin and a yang, you still need proof to prosecute somebody. And we live in America, and so it's innocent until proven guilty.
I hope if he did it, he gets life because you cutting people up.
Yeah, it is crazy. I think he was working with somebody too, though.
I agree. If it's anything like the state of Illinois, they take so long with things because I think the state medical examiner and the city medical examiners is only two in the city, and in the state it might just be 4 or 5, and we don't. That's not a lot to handle how many murders every day. So you can't just. It's a different process. It's a budget process. It's and in my opinion, if they have that attorney representing him, Blair Burke, then it's probably bigger than what we're accounting for. The co-conspirator or co-conspirators might be just as famous. Maybe.
He was into the evil stuff. She might have been some type of sacrifice or something.
No,
I
after
don't
reading
know.
them files, it's
Well, he
very
thought he
plausible.
thought he thought she was. I don't know. Yeah, that's crazy. Was she like 15 or something like that?
When they finally found her.
Right. I want to say she was 14 during their relationship, and
Or 14 when she was reported missing. Oh no. It's so weird. It's just weird.
That's crazy, bro.
It's sad. I got so many questions. How was her clothing still on when you dismember her? Why did they get a lawyer like that on a retainer? It's a lot of questions, and he just like Anton said, he just got arrested. So hopefully this get accelerated and they push this case. 'Cause I really want to know. I'm invested now.
What? Like, don't you? He couldn't have did that in the car though, right? What? Like, he needed some tools to do this. Like, he had to do it somewhere to move her to the car. So I was wondering, like, why would he leave the car right there? Was he waiting on somebody else to move it or something? Like,
I think it was a dump, like a dump, like a what is it called? Like when cars get in an accident. What is it called? Like a dump
No,
yard.
they found the car like just sitting.
They
Like,
smelled
on
it
the
at the
street.
impound.
It was sitting on the street by his house, I think.
Oh, I
And
thought
they
they found it
impounded
in
it.
the.
No, they
Oh,
towed
did.
the
They
Okay.
car.
impounded it.
Yeah, they
Oh,
towed the
that's
car
why I
from
thought they
there.
found the car. So he just left the car on the street.
That's what I'm saying. He dumb. It's the
He
dumbest
was
criminal.
overseas doing tours.
That's why I said he must have been waiting on somebody else to come move the car or some shit. It had to have been something else.
Wow.
That's
I
stupid.
thought they had found it in the impound. That's what I thought. Because this story is kind of old, so I'm like trying to. But he wanted to get caught, or he just
Technically,
didn't know.
they did though, but it was on the street, and you know, like in certain, like even in my neighborhood, if you leave a car just sitting in the wrong spot, they'll put a note on it, and if it's still sitting there, they'll come tow it, and then they went and found her in the impound, but it was sitting in front of his house with her in it the whole time.
That's crazy. And then it's like your name is on the car. Why would you put it in your? Never mind. I don't want to go down how you get away with
That's why I thought
murder.
he was being set up at first. But I'm like, he
I
can't
did
be
too
this
at first.
dumb, bro. I was like, he can't be this dumb, bro. But I guess he is though. So
I mean,
That takes a lot of effort.
he was being a weirdo on the internet, so it's not. I think
he
he's
was a
just not
weirdo for
smart.
messing with a 14-year-old girl.
To write the song
Yes.
and then take it off the internet, like you're not rap too tight.
The fact that he was still touring and still doing stuff after he killed her, it does give I don't want to say that to offend, but it does give conspiracy a little bit. It's giving demonic a lot. Cause you can't just to cut somebody up.
It's crazy.
Oh my God. I don't know.
I mean, if you fantasize about doing it, you know.
True.
You got to be a demonic soul to cut somebody up.
Look at him.
I know. I'm saying though, like deep in your soul, you got to be like, bro, like your mind and soul got to be gone, bro. To sit there and chop somebody up, bro. I still get like the cutting chicken up and stuff, bro. So like,
I'm not gonna do that.
For real,
Do
bro,
you
like,
really? Do you really?
I'm used to it now because I eat chicken, but I'm saying though, like I gotta wear gloves and you know what I'm saying. Like I don't know, bro.
I work.
I would just rather not. I would rather it already be cut.
But it's not always. But I can't imagine cutting somebody up, bro. Like that's crazy. You got to cut through bone and tissue and like I don't watch Criminal Minds. Like these folks, them folks is crazy, bro. Like you got.
Yeah, I used to watch Criminal Minds too.
Me too. That was a good show.
You got to be demonic, bro.
I hope she
I'd
wasn't
imagine you have
alive.
to take their head off first, so they don't just be watching you the whole time. Because that would be weird.
She probably was.
Kimmy is wild, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, Kim.
Kimmy is wild.
She probably was already dead though.
Kimmy is
Sickos. Probably want to look them in their eye. Who knows?
I know. You
Sickos
just never
have
know.
sex with dead carcasses. So.
Kimmy is wild, bro.
I mean, I watch a lot of TV. Well, I used to.
Y'all are calling it demonic that it happened while you're laughing about it. It's crazy.
I can't even imagine. Dead or alive, or like, bro.
Somebody snitched. They have to process everything from the car, whoever drove the car, the prints and everything. Everybody probably got a subpoena.
I do got a question about
that knows him.
Did they release the cause of death at all?
They can't determine it.
Undetermined.
She was so decayed
and chopped up.
But they said they know it was murder though. Didn't they just say that? They said they know it was murder. That's why
He might beat it on a
she didn't chop herself up. What do you mean?
He might beat it.
No, you know, somebody can die and that'd be just a different charge. It wouldn't be considered murder if you just chopped them.
But her body was in two different bags, so they know that it had to have been murder because someone cut her up. You know what I mean?
No, because they said they had to determine what the cause of death was to arrest him or not.
It's still murder.
That's
No,
not
it's
true.
I see
that's
what
not
you're
what I'm
saying.
saying.
That's
That's not what
why
I'm
Why
it's
it took
saying.
so long? Because she could have died of suicide,
Yeah,
and
Yeah, she
someone
could
could have
have died a
panicked
certain
and
way.
chopped her up. So that's not
yeah,
true.
that's
I
not
You
don't
true.
wish
That's
it
what
tampering
I'm
with
on
a
her.
saying.
dead,
Q
okay,
get
well,
it.
No, I get what
you
you're saying.
tampering with a
Yeah.
dead body.
Yeah, that's a different
That's
charge,
not
though.
a
That's
murder
not a
He
charge.
murder
started-
It's
charge,
tampering
though.
with.
But
It's not
they
a
check.
murder charge. It's tampering with a dead body.
Well, the DNA test is coming out to sample her parts for, see if she was sexually involved with him. So that's going to be a charge on him within itself if it is. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I think
California laws are different.
the murder
Well, we know
charge is
it was
the end all
sexual and
be all,
everything
He
though.
else.
might beat it. He might
He
beat it.
might beat it because of that his lawyer.
If he got a decent enough team, this shouldn't be shit for him.
I don't know, AD.
You got that Epstein lawyer. You
If
might.
he listen, bro, if he got a
Trump
decent
lawyers.
if he got a decent team, this shouldn't be too difficult for him to beat, bro. If he got
He
money
might
and
get out. He might get off on like a
But Harvey
He
misdemeanor,
might
Weinstein got locked
disposing
up,
of
so
a
he might
dead
beat
maybe
the
body or
murder
something.
charge, but he
Harvey
might still
Weinstein
get
got
charged
locked
with some
up.
other shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
Tampering with evidence,
Mhm.
They went
improper
after
disposal.
Diddy. He beat the fuck out of the Fed. So
Yeah, but he still got
Diddy
charged with
kicked
some other shit, though.
they
No,
threw
nigga.
they threw him
5 years compared to life, my nigga.
Yeah, I was following the Diddy trial. I knew he
they
was
threw
going to
some.
get hit, bro.
They just do anything to just say that they got a conviction. He kicked that Rico shit in the ass on the low.
Yeah,
His lawyers made light work of that shit.
you got to be
So
a bad motherfucker to beat the feds.
I mean, he might beat it though, because if you can't prove that he killed her, if you can't
That's a good
prove
point.
it, right? Because
Yeah.
she could have died anyway, regardless of whether he did it or not. The burden of proof still rests on the prosecution to prove that he did it. That's why it took them so long. If it took them, see, from my perspective, if it took them this long to try to build a case to be able to prosecute him, because they have to prosecute him, you can't let this slide. Nobody can let this slide, even from a public relations perspective. They can't let it slide. And so they doing everything that they possibly can, subpoenaing people, finding out stuff, all of that. If you know that somebody did something, they charge that shit immediately. And then they build the case against you, and then they get the evidence and all of that stuff. This was over 6 months after they found her in the trunk. If you don't have sufficient evidence to be able to charge him all the way up until now, it's 2026. We was talking about this way in what was it, summer of 2025 or something like that, fall of 2025. Man, I don't think that they got as strong of a case as y'all may think. Now we get emotional about it because we don't like the fact that it was a young girl. He was with a young girl. She was chopped up or whatever. But when you start to get to the actual case itself, you have to have proof. You have to be able to prove it was him. It wasn't one of his homeboys. She didn't overdose or whatever. Now you could maybe say somebody tampered with the body. You don't know if it was him that actually put her in the car. You don't know nothing. And so you got the burden of proof still rests on the prosecution. It's not on him to prove his innocence. It's still on them to prove that he's guilty. And so he does have a chance to beat this case, regardless of how we feel about it.
That's true.
That's why I thought he was being set up, bro. Because it was too much coincidence pointing at him. I was like, this can't be this simple. So, like AD said, we don't know. So,
Especially
so
if he ain't breaking.
famous.
If he didn't break and he didn't start talking, which it looked like it sounded and looked like he been, he ain't said shit. You ain't heard nothing from him. He ain't been one of the people that's been talking a lot. He ain't do the R. Kelly where he started going on Gayle King and start crying and all of that dumb shit. He ain't do none of that. He just been quiet the whole time. You have not heard from this dude.
nope.
He got a chance. He got a chance all day long. And the prosecution knows that if they don't successfully prosecute this case and he beat it, they're gonna be looking at them like, what's wrong with y'all? The general public is going to turn against them.
Is he in the state or he's federal? The state.
I don't know what I know he just got arrested, but I don't know, what his situation is.
It's probably state.
I don't know. I hope there's justice for her and she can literally rest in peace.
Yeah. Any other thoughts?
What Kimberly said.
What does rest in peace mean? Like what?
Bro
Like in real
looks
life,
so
rest in-
zesty, bro.
What?
Yeah.
He looks so zesty, bro. He got like 2 nose rings, lip ring, eye ring.
Nail polish. His mama buying it.
Bro
That's how
look
all of these
crazy.
dudes look nowadays, though, too.
Bro look crazy.
And these young girls like that, which is crazy.
Do
They
they?
got no choice. That's all they got. And what
Right.
other male is available in a range?
Nah, hell nah.
They
All
sharing
the boys
purses.
is like that now.
They looking at them like, oh, there's extra clothes. I can fit your clothes. You can fit mine.
Just for the relationship to go bad, they call them gay anyways. It's crazy. It's the first thing they say.
I don't know. I do wonder if he's found guilty, like what responsibility do the parents bear? Like, I think if in a case like this, I feel like they should be brought up on charges too.
Her parents or his parents?
Hers.
Oh, okay.
But I thought I heard the mother was allegedly maybe not a legal migrant. Like maybe she wasn't here legally. I don't know. This was so long ago. I don't remember many of the details, but I don't even know if she was supposed to be here. I think that was one of the scandals about them even reporting her missing. Because you would think she would be more upset, but
Yeah.
She
Let me read some of these super chats.
she's a runaway, yeah.
We're going to go to the next murder case. Don't worry. We there. Molly, do you like murder cases?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, I do, but sometimes I force myself not to focus on it. I don't want to manifest it in my life, so.
Yeah, no, just like as far as like solving and trying to figure out what the mystery is behind.
I like forensics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. TS Car Wash and Detail Service says NBA playing games is great so far. Melo should have got suspended instead of that fine for the intentional trip that hurt Bam. Yeah, it has been great game so far.
The Warriors won last night.
Yeah, they beat
that gave the Thunder another lottery pick. We appreciate you, Warriors.
TS says thoughts on Luka and Cade winning the appeal. I don't have a thought. I don't think that they're gonna win MVPs anyway, but they probably gonna get first teams and all of that other type of stuff. So
who the MVP?
I think it's gonna be between Jaylen Brown and Wemby.
You're a hater.
Nah,
I'm a hater.
A hater.
Nah,
I'm a hater.
I honestly think
Jaylen Brown and Wemby. You just leave SGA out, like just leave that nigga out.
I don't think that the voters are gonna go for SGA over. I don't think that they will go for SGA over Jokic. This don't have nothing to do with.
Well, the numbers just came out like last week, and he was leading.
We didn't ask. Listen, the question isn't who I think the MVP is. The question is who I think that they are going to vote for MVP. Politics play just as much of a role in the voting for MVP, especially if somebody has already won it before. Then what? And who they think is the next superstar is. Wemby is going to be the most marketable. He's an international star. They want him to win it. And he's young, and they're looking for a new face of the league, considering that LeBron and KD and all of them is aging out, especially Steph. And I think that he is going to be the new face of the league. It is going to be incentivized for either him, especially with the changes, how far they've come as far as like their record and all of that stuff, and the transition from being a lottery team to being a and I'm talking about the Pistons too, right? Their transition from worse. Just 2 years ago, you got Cade, you got Wemby, Jokic put up almost a goddamn triple-double all year. Jaylen Brown was operating without my man Jason Tatum, and the Celtics was just as good, and they did really well, and when everybody expected them to be the 7th and 6th seed. And so you're going to see the barrier for somebody that is a first place, you won a championship last year, versus teams. And when people want to see something new, politics plays a role in that. So you're biased because you can't see it outside of the team that you root for because that's your home team.
I'm not biased. I brought up the numbers that came out last week. I'm looking at you're looking at it by your feelings. I'm looking at the numbers that came out last week that said that SGA was number one.
How am I looking at it by my feelings? And I just told you that I just made the case as to why I'm saying.
No, you made a case based on your feelings. I'm looking at numbers of the people who were voting and who's currently leading. That's objective. Mean you have evidence. I have evidence, which is the number.
Who is leading according to what poll? Because the voters
doesn't matter. That's what I'm going off of. Who's leading according to the numbers?
Going to be the ones
you're saying who's going to win depending on how you feel.
How is it based off of how I feel? And I didn't put feelings.
You just had a whole bunch of numbers aren't feelings. What you just said are all feelings. Nothing you said was objective.
I said it's politics. I didn't say feelings.
Well, objective means you have evidence. You don't have evidence.
Why do you think that they were able to win the appeal if it wasn't politics? That's politics. I don't think that
versus your feelings.
Matter of fact, I'll go so far as to say I don't think that Cade or Luka should even qualify because rules is rules, and you shouldn't be able to make exceptions for them when the 65-game rule apply. That I'm a fan of Cade. I want Cade to win. This don't have shit to do with my feelings. This has something to do with what I think the NBA is going to operate by. This don't got nothing to do with it. Now you letting your feelings get involved.
I'm looking at the numbers, and they said HGA was in the league last week. So
who was they?
That's all I gotta say.
Who was they?
ESPN, nigga.
Like I said, the voters are ESPN is not. ESPN doesn't determine who the MVP is.
However they do the leaders of the voters, they said
if you watch
it wasn't even close.
I watched
the first place vote wasn't even close.
I watched ESPN's First Take. I watch Gil's Arena. I watch Road Tripping. I watch all of the shows where NBA TV. I watch all of the shows where they actually have voters talking about who they think the MVP is going to be. And all of them are basically saying it's really a three-man race. Jokic, Wemby, and Jaylen Brown, because they want to see a new face almost every year. And Jokic is almost aging out, and they know that Wemby is going to be the person that takes over the West Coast. But Jokic put up historic numbers. Jason Tatum not being there, play a bigger role. What your record was the years before versus what it is now, and this is what they are saying in determining what is going to determine who's going to be the MVP. What the fuck is that? What are you talking about?
Say Gilgeous-Alexander is currently the front runner.
Well, listen,
what do you mean? What are you talking about?
It's hard to talk sports with Q because Q is looking at it from a fan of
no, I'm not.
He's not looking at it. He can't talk or argue it based off of what we're talking about. He has to argue based off of how he feels.
It says it's Shea, then second is Nikola, then fucking Wemby, then Luka. Jaylen ain't nowhere in the conversation.
Okay. Jaylen Brown is not in the conversation.
Nope.
Okay.
This is the first I'm ever hearing from you.
Because we don't talk, we try not to talk sports on here because the women dry up. That's why it's the first time you're hearing from me.
No, I'm talking about period in any sports arena I watch online. I've never heard Jaylen's name in the MVP conversation. Nowhere.
You haven't heard Jaylen Brown's name in the MVP conversation?
Nowhere. Nope.
Then you don't watch basketball. You don't watch the sports shows. You don't watch it because they've been talking about Jaylen Brown all year.
Okay.
SGA may win it, and that's cool. I don't have a problem with that because I don't give a fuck who win it if it ain't Cade. I don't care if it ain't Cade. Cade is not going to win it, so I don't care. I don't have a dog in the fight. So everything that I'm saying is based off of what I think. Right or wrong is what I think. And it don't have nothing to do with emotion.
Super chat. We appreciate you, T Car Wash, detail person.
What?
I said we appreciate him.
His name is Service.
My bad, I can't read.
Well, we know you're a master troll too, so that also factors.
No, like I was appreciated for his super chat.
Kai says, rest in peace to that girl, man. Sad. Shout out to the family. And SGA flopped too much. He shouldn't win it. TS Car Washington Detail Services. Lex, you brought up race, big dog. Tony says, listening to listening to Molly talk is like wiping your butt with a hula hoop. It just never ends. What?
How do you even put those words together?
How do they even correlate to?
Yeah, facts.
I have no idea what we just read. Me University says IPO time, no need for reverse merger. The boy money talk, no need to converse further. The baby blue motor, like they own Gerber. Shout out to Me University. I actually like that. TS says, nah, Shiesty, the dumbest criminal, big dog. Yeah, that's true.
Nah,
TS
he
says
ain't
his
kill
team don't
nobody.
beat it, big dog. They might. I think they got a good case. Callie Mike says, so do we feel the same way about the lady that was unalived after getting proposed to by her fiance? Nah, everything is different. All of these details of all of the cases that y'all talking about is different. One of them was underage. The other one was talking to a white guy, and she was 32. And she was killed. But then the other one is still alive as far as with R. Kelly. But she was underage. You know what I'm saying? So all of the different situations is completely different. I don't even know how y'all was able to correlate all of them. EOS, your thoughts on Jeffrey Dahmer then?
What do you mean? He was eating people.
Slave of Christ says, shout out to Slave of Christ. All right. Well, listen, we appreciate you for the 50 ball, so we're enthusiastic about what you're saying right now. He says, shout out to Slave of Christ. I enjoy Yahweh cadence song, Israelites, from that burning sand out of Egypt to the promised land from Jacob. Came 12 sons, tribe of Judah. The Messiah comes Bethlehem under Roman rule, prophesied in Micah 5:2. Shout out to Slave of Christ. We appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat, big dog. TS Car Washington Detail Services. 80, you saw that scripted Cameron wrestler stuff? Yeah, I seen it. I think Cameron is doing great as a YouTuber. Me University says, now that's Lexi, Molly, Kimmy, Keminat, and Brittany. That mean I fly through early, plus I troll Slimmy. You got to get them bars together, big dog. TS Car Washington Detail Services. Jokic should be the MVP, average a triple-double for the season. I don't know what Q talking about. He looking at some poll numbers. Stop it, big dog. Top Sports Debate says Q is batshit crazy. Is literally between SGA or Jaylen Brown. He was dropping 30 every game for close to a month. I'll help my dog Q out when it comes to sports. So even the chat know you crazy.
Okay, so when the actual numbers come out and Jaylen Brown's not top 5, then you can suck my dick.
He is top 5.
Oh, okay.
Jaylen Brown on top 5?
He won't be in the MVP voting at the end of the year now.
Top 5.
Got to sit at the end of the year. What are you saying right now? The final numbers are tallied. He will not be top 5. And if he is, he's going to be 5. Shit.
TS Car Washington Detail Services. JB definitely in the combo queue. He definitely didn't watch basketball. They've been praising Jaylen because nobody thought Boston would have been here without Jason Tatum. Shout out to TS Car Washington Detail Service. We got a special guest in the building in Celtic Green. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce my guy, Slimmy.
What up? What up? What up? What's happening?
What up, Slim Dog?
What up? What
hey
up?
man, hey, I got a couple things to say. First off, Slave of Christ, hey nigga, you getting more and more weird every show. You shouting yourself out now, nigga? That's some strange.
Hold on, Slim. I like that jacket. Hold on, Slim. On the real, I love that jacket, bro.
Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man.
That's a fly ass jacket.
Like, ooh, I can have some cute little stuff to go with that.
Yeah, I had to get something to match them Travis Scotts.
I like that jacket, bro. That shit is sweet. That shit is sweet, bro. So I got to give props where props is due. If we gonna get on
I appreciate it.
if we gonna get on the Navajo 11s, then we definitely got to give you your props for the jacket. So,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, let me see what else is. Oh, all right. Next murder case. So, some of you came in just in time. We want to get your thoughts for this. I don't know if y'all familiar with Justin Fairfax.
Well, let me say this real quick, Anton.
Go ahead.
Let me say something real quick, because I heard a little bit of chatter from somebody who was not being objective, who was being very emotional, talking about SGA should be MVP. That was very much favoritism. But I do want to say, I don't even think Jaylen Brown should be MVP, because I saw some shit from some of them teammates on the Celtics. Hey, them motherfuckers was putting up 40. The Pritchard off the bench, I seen him score 40 and 30. He been doing crazy. I don't care about what you put up on that screen. But Joker,
current MVP favorite.
They just not gonna give it to Joker.
I'm not making it
up.
He
already won that bitch like 3-4 times already. Man.
I don't care. I'm not the fan that y'all think you are. Because if you ask my Oklahoma City people in my fan, they'd be like, "Nigga, you don't like our team, Quentin." Because I'm object. I think the Spurs is gonna win it all. I don't think Oklahoma City is gonna win it all.
We know the Spurs gonna win it all.
We don't know that, but I think they are.
But Wemby ain't played the whole season, and the Spurs were still managing to win games. They went on them big ass like 10, 11 game win streaks.
Well, you say that, but the Spurs have played Jokic and them 4 times, and they only won once.
Your reference is actually coming from the marketing over at the NBA. So, anytime you look up something on AI, you got to also look
politics. So
you also have to look, but they are not the ones that are voting. You got to look at the sources that they're providing.
Marketing is politics.
You argue like a child, bro.
You're the king of moving the goalposts, because you were just about to look up that Jaylen Brown was top 5, and you start typing, and you're like, "Ah, shit, he ain't." You stop typing.
No, it says that he's top 5. I'm looking at it right now. But again, I said that the girls. First of all, I had seen Slimmy in the back, so I didn't want to hold off for him from bringing him up. And I know that the girls don't like this. That's why they all off the camera right now. So I don't want to keep talking about the same thing. I'm trying to move the conversation forward. I don't want to keep going off the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, that was my fault. I derailed.
No, you cool. You sound.
So the dude, the vid got arrested.
Actually, Jaylen Brown was in the top 4, from what I looked at, and then, but that was before they reinstated Luka and Cade. So,
why are they doing that?
I don't know, bro.
Favoritism.
Because the actual number, the top ones, and I'll show you exactly what it said. Hold on. It said top MVP candidates was Shea, Victor, Jokic, Jaylen Brown, and Kawhi Leonard. But then that was before
Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard literally had the best numbers of his entire career this year.
And
they went from 6 and 16 to literally making a play-in. Do you watch basketball, bro?
Yeah, what does his career numbers have to do with the MVP race?
Because he carried them after they traded James Harden to Cleveland, and they had a 6 and 16 record to an actual positive record in the play-in, and he had the best career numbers of his entire career.
Just remember, when the Western Conference team win, you owe me some money. Thanks.
No, all right. Do you watch basketball? Because if you did,
no, I watched the Thunder. That's it. I watched the Thunder, not basketball. I watched the Thunder.
Yeah, no. What Kawhi was managing to do over with the Clippers, it was pretty good, man. Like, but last night, I think that's gonna hold him back from. He had 2 points in the fourth quarter.
Draymond, I agree.
Draymond
I'm telling you what they were saying before the play-in. I just literally said that. I think Kawhi averaged
you did.
27.
You did say before that. Yeah, you're right.
I said Kawhi.
He started doing some phenomenal shit, man. He was doing some phenomenal shit. But last night,
the MVP burden is ending. It doesn't. The plan's not inclusive, is it? Of the MVP, it's at the end of the season.
I think the voting over, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's over.
Yeah, so what
But I
happened
will
last
say
night don't
this.
matter.
I will say this. Hey, man, teams better be lucky Jimmy Butler got injured.
I'm trying to
Kawhi's numbers this year, he averaged 27.9 points per game. And he shot over 50% from the field. And he took him from 6-16 to a positive record and in a playoff tournament. So how is that not the best numbers of his entire career?
Well, James,
I didn't say it
well,
wasn't. I didn't say it
James
wasn't.
No, you laughed and you said.
I said, what is the best numbers of his career have to do with the MVP voting is what I said.
Because he was in the top 5 for MVP voting. That's the whole point.
You done named like 8 niggas in the top 5 since we've been talking. Just you have
man, murder mystery, man.
He rage baiting you, AD.
Murder mystery, man. Fuck it. It's a wrap.
He has that like 8
all right, so the next thing that we talking about is
it's a wrap.
The next thing that we talking about is Justin Fairfax.
Who was this?
Justin Fairfax. So he was the lieutenant governor of Virginia. A lot of people considered him a rising star within the party, within politics in general. And today he actually killed his wife and himself in a murder-suicide, which they had teenage kids. And they had been going through a messy divorce since 2025. All right. Here's some details about it. Make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications.
Following breaking news, police are investigating an apparent murder-suicide at the home of former Lieutenant Governor of Virginia, Justin Fairfax. Now, according to police, Fairfax shot his wife several times in the basement of their home. He then went to the bedroom and shot and killed himself. CBS News Crime and Safety Unit Anna Schechter joins us now on the phone. So, Anna, this is a heavy story. What are we learning about the investigation?
Well, police have been aware that there were ongoing domestic issues in the house. In fact, I learned this morning that he, former lieutenant governor, had called police in January and alleged that he was assaulted by his wife. Police investigated and found those allegations to be untrue. They looked at security cameras in and around the home. So they were aware of this. She had filed for divorce over the summer of 2025, and this was a very messy divorce. That is according to the police chief, who just held a briefing right outside their home. Investigators were working overnight photographing the basement. He shot her multiple times there before running up to the primary bedroom upstairs. And as you mentioned in the intro, both of their teenage children were home. The boy is a little bit older than the girl. He called 911. At first, he believed his mother had been stabbed, and he didn't know where his father was. And he called 911, and they figured out the chain of events. Once they got there, found the bullet casings near her body, and then found him upstairs. Both were pronounced dead in the early hours just before 1 a.m.
Former Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax shot and killed his wife inside of their home, and then shot and killed himself. I think you have the rest of the details that Captain Kostriff gave earlier this morning.
All right, so I'm gonna just leave it at that. What are your thoughts? Former Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax kills his wife, then kills himself with his teenage kids there. And yeah.
Those poor babies, one, and it shouldn't take that long for a divorce. It took 12 months. They have to stay together. That's
I don't know if the divorce had been finalized yet. I think that they were going through a divorce. So
he had just gotten served for papers for a court date within the last week or two, and he was supposed to be moving out of the house at the end of the month. The worst part about all of this is that those children were there, and they had to see their mom and likely their dad in the state that they were in. They will never forget that, and they're not going to be the same.
They're gonna need therapy.
Bro crashed out. What is actually worth that though? Like, it couldn't be that bad, bro. I need to know the details.
Slimmy, you muted.
Is somebody asleep?
You sound like snoring, huh?
You don't know what's funny, or this my dog.
Oh.
I'm so used to it. I didn't even realize until you just said that. Hold on.
Your
That
dog
nigga
sound like a drunk
need a
uncle.
CPAP. Nigga need a CPAP machine or something.
He got sleep apnea.
It's funny because it's my girl dog. My boy dog don't even snore. It's my girl dog. So I don't know what she doing.
She be working hard during the day. She be having to sleep.
She ain't doing nothing. I ain't even heard the Slimmy just said. I'm like, hold on.
I don't know. Maybe he just couldn't take it anymore. I mean, I know that they did a slight investigation for some charges he was up against. But in 2000, 2004, 2 different women accused him of SA.
Wow,
it didn't go anywhere, but he was accused by these 2 different women. And I guess was too much. I wish he had just taken himself out. Why you gotta take somebody with you?
If his wife, I thought that they said that she had put cameras in the house. If it gets to that point, shouldn't you leave? It don't seem healthy for y'all to be living in one roof together. Yeah, somebody
a lot of
got to
people
kill
got
their
cameras
ego.
in their house though.
No, she put cameras in the house on purpose because he accused her of doing something to him. I think like physically assaulting him or something. That's what I'm saying. Like, shouldn't you?
Prior to that, and that's how they knew that there was no assault against him, because they checked those. So we don't know why the cameras were there. It could just be. I mean, most people, like you said, have cameras in the house.
Then he was lieutenant governor, so
Like he was going through some stuff mentally. Like it just seemed like a lot. I don't know. It seems like he might have been just mentally like for him to even fake accuse her of doing something. It just sounded like he was going through a lot. And I think the weight of her wanting to leave for whatever their marital issues were, that probably, unfortunately, made him snap. And it's sad because it's like you could have just left. You know what I mean? Like you didn't have to do that. And clearly he wasn't thinking, like you didn't care enough to even know that your kids were there. Like he was ready to go. But like Kim said, take yourself then. Like if you're stressing and going through all this type of stuff, then you wanting to take your wife out, I don't know if that was like his, if I can't have you, no one can have you type mindset. But it's just sad that your children were in the house and you didn't even think to care about that. Like he did not care.
Well,
So,
you
I mean,
guys
it's
are
sad.
trying to like put reason in unreasonable. Like someone who's going to kill themselves and their wife, they don't care about a lot of stuff. So this whole narrative that care about your kids and do this and do that, it doesn't really make any sense.
I said it's sad that he did it. I know
I'm just saying, like if you're gonna kill yourself and your wife, then everything goes off the table. Like,
yeah, they were stuck in there with a monster.
I think it's safe to say that yes, he's mentally ill if he
been
killed himself and his wife. That's the thing too. It's not really.
I don't understand how she was still in the house with her kids. To be honest, I think that given the fact that you already had some issues, clearly you're getting a divorce for a reason. Let's start there. But the fact that, and y'all still live together. I don't know what their financials were, but somebody should have went ahead. And maybe they were just bickering back and forth, like, I don't have to leave. I don't have to leave. One of y'all should go.
That's what I think, because they said it was a messy divorce. So what that says to me is either one of you could have left, and both of you were in there like, well, I'm not leaving. It's my house. Or I'm not leaving. It's my house. And
exactly.
I heard someone say, why did it take so long? How long do you think divorce should take? Somebody
same
said
amount of time it takes to get married.
I said that.
It depends.
So how long should divorce take?
A week.
I don't know.
Well, I guess I meant in the
depends.
ways of why couldn't they separate until the divorce is finalized, because y'all under one roof and y'all know that it's not going well. Somebody got to pull the plug.
One of the things that some attorneys say is that you never want to leave the marital home. A lot of times that actually can work against you in a divorce case. But even aside from that, some people don't have the money to be able to maintain 2 homes, especially when you're talking about the cost of going through a divorce with attorneys and all of that different stuff. So it could be a lot of reasons why he didn't leave.
Family that you go live with, like someone ain't got a family member. Like you don't even have to necessarily. I mean, and I do understand that, and I mean, I understand that it can be messy. So I'm not saying what they should or they should do, but an option if it's that messy is, or at least send your kid. I don't know. It just seems like if they were going through that, when it's a messy divorce like that, to where it ends up leading into a death, I think that there were things that were leading up to, you know what I mean, before he just snapped like that. So to me, I'm like, I wouldn't even want to be around that type of energy. I wouldn't want to be under the same roof with that type of energy. If my husband is accusing me of putting hands on him and calls the cops, that would be my breaking point to say, you know, maybe we shouldn't be under the same roof. Let me call a family, a sister, a cousin, a brother, a friend, you know what I mean? Just to separate. Because
yeah, but you're not necessarily trying to drag anybody else into your mess either. Because let's just say this is the situation and it played out how it played out. If she had gone to her sister's house, her mom's house, her friend's house, and he showed up over there and took everybody out,
mm-hmm.
You know, then what?
So yeah, I guess.
It's easy to say when you're outside the situation. Hindsight's 20/20 what they should have did. And I'm 100% certain that she probably didn't see her husband killing himself and her.
Exactly. Or she would have
Yeah,
left.
we don't have all the details, so we can only.
Well, if we had all the details or not, she didn't see it coming, or she fucking would have left if she thought she was going to get killed.
No, I don't think nobody just thought they were going to get. I'm saying that there were just the fact of, like I stated, him calling the cops on her, saying that she put her hands and lied on her. That alone to me is like, it's messy. You know what I mean? Like, that's very messy, because that could have happened again, or the way my brain would have worked. Oh, okay, so that didn't work. He couldn't get me arrested. What else could he be capable of? Like, I think about things like that. So to me, it just seems like that was a situation where I would have wanted to, like, maybe go elsewhere if possible, even if for a, short period of time or something. But again, we don't know.
Possible, right? And so not only does it have to be possible, but if that's the way you feel, you're not going to leave your children there. So now you have to relocate and you're taking them with you. What if that's changing schools? There's all kind of logistics that could go into that keep you from just packing the bag and running out the door. And again, like Quentin said, if that's how she thought that things were going to play out, she wouldn't have sat there and waited for it to happen. If this is somebody you've been married to for 20 something years, it's like, all right, cool. This is a messy divorce. It gets messy. You're not thinking, because you know this man in and out, or so you think, that he's going to take you out of here.
Well, not thinking or not having those type of thoughts is why we're here today. So, I mean, I don't know, but it's unfortunate. The whole situation is unfortunate regardless. So, I mean,
I cannot see
it's a possibility
to do that.
Possibility that what?
Oh, you else was talking.
No, I was
just
what? No, I was just saying I can't think of one reason where I would take myself out and my wife and leave my child with no parents.
You're saying.
Yeah, it might be true, but
y'all are trying to act like these people they're not in their right mind, and you're trying to rationalize some irrational shit.
I'm with
like you're sitting here on a panel chopping it up, and we're talking, and we're all happy. Nigga, we gonna go jack off when we get off of here, and like we're good. I was just saying, like, we're all good.
No,
you like we're in a good space right now, bro. So it's easy to say, like, nigga, when you going through it with your chick, nigga, your stomach is in knots, nigga. Like shit happened, bro.
No, fuck this.
Hey, anyway,
nigga, I was like, fuck number two is like shit, nigga. Like
wait. No, we're not glossing over that. We're not glossing over that. Why was that your happy moment? Why was that your happy moment?
When I gotta go to sleep after these panels, nigga. What you mean?
I don't think any of us.
Why do you go to dating?
Why do you go drink some tea?
Yo,
I'm drinking Red Bulls every night. That's how you go to sleep.
Hey, Q is low key funny.
That shit just went left real quick. Man.
So left and made a square. I just
God damn.
He really dried all of the ladies up right there.
Oh yeah,
he won that vote. That's for sure.
They got off camera so fast, man.
Candy now sipping wine.
Shit.
Yeah. I got to get out of this. I got to escape into my glass or something. I don't know. No,
I will say though,
to Quentin's point, like it only takes a second for life to change. This man could have literally lost it, blacked out in a second, took her out, and now he's standing there like, what did I just do? My life is over, which he was likely feeling prior to that. So now my life is over. My kids are going to hate me because I took their mama out. What do? I don't want to go to prison. I don't want to have to look at my children. I don't want to face this. They'll be better off without me.
You make it sound rational.
I think that was just his plan. He wanted to kill both of them. That's what I think. I think he was just like, I'm about to get you, and then I'm gonna get me. We're both going out together. Like, I don't know. But
yeah, so him calling the police and accusing her or the false accusation or whatever took place, man, that's a sign of toxicity. Her still being around after that, not really checking into a hotel or something like that. She was toxic too. It was just toxic all around. And ain't no telling why this dude chose to eliminate both of them. What I could assume is the worst. She could have brought that monster home. You know what I'm saying? She was stepping out on him and brought that monster home. You know?
Damn,
3 letters. 3 letters could change your life. And if that's the case, you know,
what 3 letters?
That's a
HIV,
AID, you know, like
Oh, I was thinking RIP.
Yeah.
Wasn't he accused of messing with?
I'm just all I'm saying is I don't know. I'm not gonna even, I'm just saying that's a thing that could have happened. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
from the TLC song. Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah.
3 letters taken to his final resting place. Y'all don't hear me.
Hey, don't
surprised
do
you know
T-Boz
the
again.
lyrics.
Don't do T-Boz
Nigga,
again.
who not the black one, nigga? Fuck
That
y'all.
was a bad impersonation of T-Boz. Shit, man. But yeah,
I
man, like
don't even remember those lyrics right there.
yeah, it was messed up, man. It's messed up all around. But the only thing I could think of is it could have been some prior violations and some mental health involved. I mean, that's all we could really look at it as. Like, but I think to me personally, it's cowardly to kill yourself after you know you did something that dastardly. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. I think it's really cowardly. You know what I'm saying? You gotta live with. Oh man.
I think ultimately
You gotta live with
suicide,
your
no matter why
decisions.
you did it, is cowardly.
I was just
I
about
don't
to say
think he's
that.
gonna
It's
make
selfish.
a bad decision of taking somebody out and then say, but you know what? I'm a man. I'm a stand up. No. Morals and values they're not jumping into your system now. It's too late.
People that'll kill someone. There's plenty of people that'll kill someone and be like, hey, yeah, I did it, and go to prison.
And there's plenty more that'll be like, yeah, no, I'm not doing prison. In my last 20 years of life, I'm not doing that.
All I'm saying is it's a cowardly act to kill yourself.
You
know what I'm saying? After you do some old off the wall shit like this, you don't want to face the music. You don't want to face the disgrace. Yeah, that's pretty cowardly. But you know, that's just
children. I bet that would probably be worse than prison, is facing your children and them knowing what you did. And
the unthought about harsh truth is that them kids already knew that they was both toxic.
Yeah, but
they knew that
everybody in
they
the
knew they
situation
was both toxic.
but nobody expected this, because if they had, they wouldn't have just sat there and waited it out.
Maybe he felt like a loser. Maybe he felt like his career was going downhill, and them getting into it and not being a unit probably contributed to the tipping point. And not saying it's right at all, but I don't know. It seems like sometimes, and I'm not bashing men by far. It's just sometimes that when they're going through something, or if they broke, it's like women just zip it. Shut up, stay away, tread with caution, because there's like a pivotal moment, like danger zone.
I think it's a far to go to kill her and yourself though, just because you.
That is true.
Absolutely, I'm not saying it's right or justifying it.
Your money fucked up. That shit.
Yeah.
Hit different.
Well, I think it should behoove women to shut up anyway. Just let's be clear. Like any of us can die. Any of us can die anytime we get in an argument. The person just don't feel like they want to kill us. Like anyone can get shot any day they walk out. Anytime you pop off at the mouth, you can die.
But say if a dude got laid off, your man got laid off, and you.
Hold on. Let's just hold on for 1 second.
I just said people need to shut up.
Let's just pause
like
for 1 second.
A girl can yell at me right now. I can't take it no more. Pop, pop, pop. You know what I mean? Like, it could happen anytime.
Let's pause for a second because this nigga was diabolical. He called the police and reported that she did something to him, and they checked. This dude is one of the rare examples where I can't defend men on this one because she was smart enough to actually set up security cameras, and then he fell for the trap and called the police and said that she had physically did something to him. The police checked the security cameras and realized that he was lying. That was actually a part of the police report. So when they went back and looked at how the conversation, how they're, and I could play it also, but he was toxic, honestly. And whatever it was, whatever she wanted to file him for divorce for, and the nigga was lying to the police owner and all of that shit, this nigga was diabolical, bro. And the final thing was this: he killed her. And he killed her with no regard for their children together. He wasn't a step baby daddy. That was children that they had together, bro. So the women shut up thing and all of that, come on, man. There's no reason for you to take somebody's life, let alone the mother of your child's life.
It's not, I'm not saying there's a reason, but just like self-preservation, don't talk shit. Like all the way around, don't talk shit.
We not
be nice. Like don't. Like even men to men, like men, like don't. Just because anybody can die, just be nice, be cordial.
What?
Why don't you just say why don't you stop shooting people?
No, you can, like I said, anybody can get shot. You don't get to tell me I can't do that. If I want to, I will.
What?
I just don't want. I just don't want to. I'm just saying you don't get the sentiment behind what I'm saying. Like you don't get to tell someone you can't shoot. Yes, I can. I just don't want to.
But you're also kind of victim blaming. I'm just like,
I'm not victim blaming. I just said people need to shut up. I said people need to shut up. I didn't know this. I'm not talking about this woman. I'm not talking about this woman. I don't know this woman talk to him. I'm just saying in general.
In general, people need to stop shooting people.
In general, people need to shut up because you don't know who you're talking to.
Well, your car added some further context to the whole thing.
What do you say?
He's saying that they've been separated for 2 years. So that's kind of weird that they were still in the same house. And basically, she was trying to take the house from him, and he flipped out.
We don't know that, bro. We don't know. He had just got served with the divorce papers, bro. So
that's what he said. That's what your car said.
We don't know that. That's all speculation. What we know is what the police report said, and the police report said that he falsely accused her of putting her hands on him, and it was all on tape that she didn't do it.
Well, they also been separated for 2 years. Those
are documents outside of the police.
Either way, there's no excuse for him to kill her.
Absolutely not. No, I just said it. Just further context.
No, I'm not.
No, you can't condone that shit.
I'm not debating you. I'm saying in general.
You can't condone that shit.
Like sometimes I think that we got this victim thing as men right now. It's like a men's victim movement right now.
Here we go.
No.
Very much so.
Listen to what I'm saying. 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 Listen to what I'm saying, Slimmy. Listen to what I'm saying, Slimmy.
Man of steel, man. Man of steel. Man of steel, man. Showed up tonight, baby. Whoa. Man of steel, man. Whoa. Shit. Oh, shit.
But did he lie?
Yes, he lied, Molly.
He did
Just
not.
Molly,
No, because it's a
Molly, you're a gorgeous
whole lot of
queen.
stuff
Don't let me get started, Molly.
going on
I
this
was-
panel because she's a woman.
I did not know he was gonna use this one.
Listen to what my
Oh man,
listen to what listen to
Men
what
can
I'm
do no
saying.
wrong.
Listen to what I'm saying, though, Slim. Let me add the
Oh,
context
shit.
first. Let me add the context. It doesn't matter how diabolical the situation is. Every piece of evidence can point to this nigga just being toxic, and we'll say, "Well, she should have shut up." No, sometimes
Also, man in the house.
Sometimes niggas is
HIV.
just sometimes niggas is just diabolical, bro. Like, I know that women do some fucked up shit and they need to be held accountable, but goddamn, like sometimes niggas is just fucked up and they toxic.
Yeah.
But we all, no matter what it is, niggas always find a reason to be like, man, she probably was talking too much. Like, nigga, what? Where the fuck you get that from?
My
This
first
is-
sergeant killed his wife in Virginia, then killed
in this
himself.
case, we victim shaming. She got killed. It's nothing that she did, no matter what the fuck y'all talking about, nothing that's been documented that we could sit here and justify this nigga running around the house with teenagers there and killing her. Like, that's this. Come on, man. This is. And sometimes we just own some victim shit. Like, man, that nigga probably was just like, no, this nigga was demon. This nigga had demons in him,
Yes.
bro. Like, sometimes niggas is just diabolical, and we can't give niggas grace. He don't deserve grace, in my opinion. Not this time.
It didn't even like he hauled off and hit her. He killed her. Like, yeah, there's no excuse for that.
I see where women back in you remember those black and white shows where the women would have their bags and they'd be like, I'm leaving you, Johnny. Yeah, mate. It'd be them times where it's just like, pack your stuff up and go. I don't know. Don't tell them where you going. Go, because it just sounds like he had a loser timeline. You lost politically in your career. You're finna lose your house. You just crash out after crash out after crash out. And you just don't want to stay around no man that's a crash out. And they be trying to say stay with him through thick and thin, but man,
That's
I be trying to defend the gas because I be trying to get balance on the panel sometimes. Like, even in the Sharon Moore situation, I tried to defend the nigga.
Who was that again? Oh yeah,
the coach from University of Michigan.
Did he get?
But he was found guilty. He was innocent.
He just went on
I
trial.
was shooting him grace because I was like, yo, wait till all of the facts come out before we automatically throw him under the bus and say that he did do this based off of what he was being accused of. The chick that said that,
he didn't do everything though. She was lying.
That's what I was saying. I was shooting him some bail. And people was like, no, Tom, I'm like, come on, man. Y'all gotta wait and see what happened first. So I'll be shooting people bail and stuff like that, but sometimes dudes is just out of it, bro. They out of control.
They victim shamed old girl the other day who wig got slapped off. I wonder why.
What girl? Oh,
on the boat. And he said she
should
should ride the dinghy. Yeah.
I wasn't victim shaming. And I wasn't even talking about her with the
It was
dinghy.
a lot of
I
it.
said if you disrespect me, I'm gonna when we on a boat, I'm sending you home on a dinghy. You gotta go back to shore. I mean, like, you don't get slapped around.
But even he didn't kill her. He
mushed her.
Nah, he backslapped him.
No, he didn't backslap her. He didn't backslap.
He knocked her head off.
He's a man, so he mushed her.
Further away if he did.
He has a dingling, so it wasn't that
No,
bad.
that's all he did. He mushed her.
Yes, because he has a penis.
That was a hard mush.
Men got to put their cape on for the men.
That's not putting a cape on.
That was a push.
It's gonna look. It's gonna always look way more worse than it is when a man strikes a woman in any way. And a mush is gonna always look like still look like a punch because it's a woman and she flipped over. I mean, I don't know why we acting like this is hard to tell. It's just like when Ray Wright. You say what?
Somebody say he guided her to the floor.
Oh, he guided her to the Pacific Ocean.
He guided her wig to the Pacific Ocean.
No, I did
Yeah,
say she
PRs.
fell gingerly because Anton was reversing the video when he was playing it, so it looked different when Anton was playing it that one, and I backtracked on that. I said I was wrong.
He leg sweeped her.
Huh?
Like,
He
like
leg
nigga on Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, it was like he did. He knocked her over for sure. She got upended. But I don't think
What are
he
you
used
saying?
a,
Open
he
palm
didn't have
strike
to.
to the face.
What I'm saying is he didn't have to use a lot of force to even do that. She was thin as fuck. Like she was a small ass girl, so he didn't have to use a lot of force.
Yeah, he
You
didn't have to
missed it.
touch
You
her.
missed it.
Period.
He didn't. I'm not condoning what he did. Absolutely not. And no, I said it when soon as we saw the shit, I was like, yo, he wrong.
Yeah, you can't do that.
All I'm saying is though, he should have sent her off on the dinghy. None of that shit would have happened. You get out of line on the boat, take your ass to shore, bitch. It's that simple. Like you don't have
the
to
white
go
dude and the black chick.
No. This was you missed it. It was it was a content creator. He had a bunch of the worst, a bottom of the barrel bitches on a boat, and oh man, oh my god, man, it was some horrible women on this boat.
It wasn't the worst of the worst. It was just like rough.
Yeah, they was real masculine looking. Like someone had like lip piercings. Like it was real like herpes.
It was just like
it was real like herpes associated.
Yeah, they look
porn stars.
They look.
They're still growing into their looks.
You say what?
They're still growing into their looks.
They grown.
I think they are.
Grown.
No, they looking burnt out. They looking like 20-year-old.
That's the perfect words.
They looking like 20. They 20-year-old burnouts. Like they done.
Out. That's correct.
I'm not even trying to wish nothing bad on them, but I think they're gonna end up being in their 40s and not even seen as marriage material.
Yeah, it is.
He is too. He is too. He's not marriage material.
There's some chicks that look super burnt out, bro.
Everybody on that boat, man, none of them look like marriage material, and nobody looks like they're gonna have any type of realistic future. They're gonna be living in this fantasy land. Like everything is cool, even if they do the worst of the worst shit, they're gonna feel like they cool. But yeah, he was on that boat and he ended up striking one of the women on there, and it looked bad, and it was recorded. You know what I'm saying? But later on,
that was actually old footage, and I guess maybe.
Well,
here's the thing: it was unreleased footage. I think one of his homeboys or some shit dropped that shit.
That ain't his.
Oh, so they got mad at him because he ain't paying him some money.
Maybe
that is not his homeboy.
Snakes.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, they ended up making up, kissing, and she requested a new wig and some other footage.
That's some real.
Yeah. Oh, he threw her wig in the water. That's another thing too. And she was like fixing it on. Yeah, it's toxic, man. Trust me, you didn't miss shit. Trust me, you ain't miss shit. It was bad, real bad. It is what it is, though.
I want to revisit this.
Oh, Ashley
Janae. Shout out to you, Slimmy. I kind of want to revisit that real quick, and I just got a question. I actually want to play a video, because
it's obvious. Disrespectful.
No, it's just the whole situation is just kind of like not going away. You know what I'm saying? Like people.
Oh yeah, no, this is gonna
people want to continue to talk about it and all of that or whatever. Yeah, and so it was a video. It was a video that somebody sent me because people are making it more than just about her, similar to how we was talking about it the other night when the race part came into it. And so I want to get y'all opinion on this real quick, because this is a sentiment from a lot of people. I'm gonna just play this girl's video. It's only like 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Woman that was married to a white man. And with the Ashley Janae case, a lot of people are saying it has nothing to do with race. Race doesn't matter. Race doesn't matter. Race always fucking matters. You're talking about, politically speaking, someone who has the most power in the American and really global social structure, and someone who may have the least amount of power in the global structure. There's the intersection of gender, her being a female, him being a male, as well as the intersection of race. And yes, I got away. A lot of people don't get the chance to get away. And what happened? I'll say this, you guys. What happened to me would not have been able to happen in the way that it happened and in the manner that it happened if he was a black man. The fact that he was a white man, he had power and was able to walk into rooms and police officers and do things that if he was a black man, they would have laughed at him and told him to go get the fuck home. So absolutely, race matters, power matters, income, tax bracket, class level, all of it always matters, okay? And I'm not against mixed race dating or multicultural dating or families at all whatsoever. But I will say, if you are a black woman, if you are a brown woman, if you are a Latino woman, if you are a Native woman, be extremely cautious when it comes to dating white men. The level of caution that a lot of people are saying, you need to take the same caution with all men, lies. You need to take an extra level of caution when they are white. That is all. Have a good night. Black America.
So, how much does race play a role? How much is race playing a role in this whole situation, right? And the reason that I say this is because, all right, so let me frame the question as differently. Would it be as much outrage? Would it be as much visibility? Would it be as much conversation around race if the guy had been a black guy, a resourceful black guy? Would that have been a role? Would it have played as much of a role? Or is this case bigger, or is the conversation bigger because it's a mix, different races dating?
Yes, it is.
I think that
it's bigger.
But-
It's bigger. Go ahead.
Because she made it bigger. Had she not said the things that she said about black men, I don't think that it would be as big that she was dating or engaged to a white man. Her comments are what skyrocketed this into black people's atmosphere. I think that it's a big deal because he has money. I think that's the bigger issue. It's a socioeconomic status. Because
what's the bigger factor, money or race?
Money
and
race.
And the whole
money
being a big deal.
This is this Joe Blow white dude, it wouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah.
Exactly. Had it been,
I think black men are mad that
part, nobody would. It wouldn't be as big. But the thing is, we're looking at her lifestyle, and people are wishing that they were her and wishing she's attractive, he's wealthy. It's like, oh, this is the perfect situation, and then it's not, and that's what makes it so salacious. Not because he's white in itself, but because he's white and she talked down on black people.
What did she say? Nobody can still. Can y'all send message me some of this tweets outside of her saying black men is embarrassing?
That's pretty.
Because I'm not going to argue with that
That's all I saw
part.
she put on there. I didn't see no
Like,
real
why
fashion.
do people keep saying that?
Well, I said this.
And I'm
on
not trying to be funny. I looked at her ex.
Where's the? I need to see it though. I'm a visual learner. I can't. You could tell me all day, but if I don't see it.
Molly, they do this with everybody. Like they do this.
But
like,
okay, well,
they try to find
the-
a bunch of. They try to
Where
find
are
a
they,
bunch of racial statements. People just, I don't know who do this shit, but people do this shit all the time. I done seen this shit about
What is
so
it say? I
many
can't read
different
that.
folks.
I don't like dating black dudes at all. It said NIGGA, and for the valid and factual reasons. I don't even do all the extra ish. What else she said? Honestly, I've dated white guys for as long as I can remember, but I've never bashed black men or belittled them while doing so. Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, I mean,
Because she don't want to date black
enough.
guys. It's a lot of people that don't want to date black guys. So what?
Well, the thing is, like, you can't ignore the fact that, so it's gonna always be an elephant in the room when you speak down on something.
She did.
It's just like she did.
It looked like she was
it's just like
praising more of her
anything else.
white boyfriends than.
I think so.
No, well, the thing is, it's just like anybody else, man. This ain't an abnormal case. Anytime someone dies and they've been labeled a divester, whether they do it themselves or someone else does it, they're going to talk about the fact that you divested, and they're going to bring race into it because you felt like the grass was greener on the other side. So they're going to always try and throw that back in your face, whether you're dead or not. It doesn't matter. People don't like this divesting thing. Maybe they're deep down racist. Maybe that's the problem. Who knows? I don't care. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't care who you date. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you date. It doesn't matter. None of that shit matters. But the problem is when you start speaking down on your own kind because you divested and you feel like you're better than them just because you chose another group, that's gonna look bad on you. And people are gonna wish the worst on you. And the people are gonna wish the worst on you. And that's just the truth. Like whether it's
I'm
right or
scrolling
wrong.
through. I'm literally going through and I'm looking at every single tweet that she's ever put up. I don't see nothing, bro.
It seemed like she just elevating the man that she with, not bashing. Well, if she bashed the dudes that came for her, but it don't look like it. It seems like people are just mad because she's saying that with her white man, she resting in her feminine energy. With her white man, she's being loved out loud. It
Definitely
seemed like
resting.
people taking offense to that because that's horrible.
Don't do
She
that.
just
Don't do
really,
that,
really
bro.
did.
All she said
Don't do
was
that, bro.
black people
It's
find a
hard,
new
bro.
way to embarrass us. Why is that necessary to put out there when you so say only date white men? Why are you worried about black men in the first place?
And that was a tweet from
Well, let me
2016.
tell you why. Let me tell you why. We talk on this shit 10 hours a week, right? And anything that we say could be taken out of context if you don't add the full context to it when having a conversation, right? Somebody can clip us up and take 1 minute of a conversation without the full context, and then people, let's say something happened to me, right? And somebody take 1 minute of context and say, see, man, he hated black women. And that's not true, right? But you can make that be a case and say, well, why would he say that in the first place? Because you don't understand the full context, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if we really get in the full context of who she is, or are we getting little snippets of what people want to present her as because they're trying to tear down her reputation.
Yes.
That might be the case. What I can tell
Because
you
we
is
didn't have no energy for these two black men who just killed women.
right, and that might be
None
the case.
of this energy,
However,
none,
my social
zero.
media
We were not
beginning
upset.
time,
Nobody.
and
The
you will
conversation was
see
dry.
anything talking about black men. So I don't care what you say. You literally can look through any tweets, any Facebook, any Instagram. You will never see a comment that I have ever made disparaging a black man in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And so that is why people say
You're being disingenuous.
I am not. You don't have to,
because we have conversations all the time, and somebody can take out of context
about a black man.
Okay.
I don't do
This
it.
don't have nothing to do with black men. I don't know why we keep circling back to black
we're
men. This was
perfect.
a black woman with a white man. So what? And like, I don't even want to bring it back to Tuesday, but it's just like, it does not make any sense. It just seems like everybody's jealous that she was with a wealthy white man.
I don't think anybody.
I mean, that's all it is to me.
When I initially saw this this story, I put date a white man. They said ... and I got like 2,500 likes. So
date a black man, marry a black man. You might end up dead too. You might end up chopped up into two different bags. You might end up shot with your teenage kids, orphaned. Date a black man. Like, why do you? We don't even know if this man killed her. We know for a fact that man killed his wife, and this other man is arrested for possibly being a pedo and killing a child and stuffing her in his car. But those conversations were so dry. Why? Because it wasn't about a black chick with a wealthy white man.
No,
and then we had to circle back to black men. Like, where's the smoke at for the black men who just committed egregious crimes?
Come on, man.
This is not correct. The panel was so dry in 2 segments.
That's a fair
People are
assessment.
infatuated with race, yeah. But if you can't, it's like proximity. She's in a proximity where she's dating white Caucasian men, so you're likely to get involved, good or bad, with the people that you're around. Just like when people be trying to say, "Oh, well, you can't say black on black crime because of proximity. We all in the same neighborhood, so of course we're likely to be killed by another black person." Well, she's in proximity with who she's in a relationship with. So if she passed away, she just passed away. Let's just RIP today. I don't understand why it's always that's what you get in all of these negative
Black
comments
folks
just
is
because he's a
evil.
white man. That's ignorant.
No.
It's very
So
ignorant.
understand
Just
this.
no
And
matter
he was
what the tweet
married
she
to a
said.
It
black
doesn't
woman
have to be
before her, I
race.
think. Allegedly. He may
But here's
probably
the
married to
thing.
a black woman.
He
Why
was
she
Both
not
be
married,
around.
dead? Why is she
but
not
it
Somebody
doesn't
say
have
dead?
that.
to be race.
Wait. Hold on.
He already had a black wife.
Wait. So if black folks are evil,
Very evil
are you
spirited,
saying?
yes.
Are you?
Because
Wait.
everybody is
Oh, I
has
thought you.
no
Wait.
empathy for the fact that this her family,
Okay,
she just
so
lost
if
her
black folks
life.
are,
Oh well, she
if
said
black
disrespectful so
folks,
about
if
black
He
men.
black
It
folks
don't
definitely
are
have
had
nothing to do
evil,
empathy.
with black
so
men. That's
if black
so
folks are,
wrong, but y'all
so if black
so
folks are
narcissistic.
evil, were her comments evil?
No, not
No, they
compared to
weren't.
people saying,
Okay,
well,
so if
her
her
death
comment,
is it
okay,
means
so
nothing
if her,
because she said we're embarrassing. Y'all are emotional.
I'm
I
not
think that it
emotional. I
just
don't
don't
Man,
give
we
a
have to
see
be
fuck.
white men
black
shooting up
men,
everything all type of time. Come on,
We
now. It's
see
just
No,
black
like,
men
I
shooting
don't
up
even. I
black
don't even.
yeah, we
black
I don't even
do.
men,
care
I'm not
black
about.
kids,
denying
Hold
that
black
on.
though.
grandmas,
I'm
black
not denying
grandpas.
that though.
What do black people?
Wait.
Black people don't do nothing. We just
Nobody
don't do
said
I was
this.
nothing.
nobody
speaking.
said that.
I was speaking.
But we
I was speaking.
15% of the
God
population.
damn,
Can't
man.
get the numbers up.
I don't see what that
No,
has to do with
the
it.
problem with it is that nobody wants to be honest about this shit. She brought up race. It's going to be a major factor in her death, just like it was in her life. She labeled
Y'all
herself
brought up
something.
race.
No, I didn't know, but she brought up race. Stop playing games.
When did she brought when
She brought up
when
race.
she was
She
getting
brought up
choked out,
Her
race.
tweets was
She
like
brought
whatever?
over
up
10 years
race.
ago bringing about race about
When did
black
she
men.
bring up
That's what
Well,
I'm
race?
people are
looking
going to
at.
talk about that. It doesn't
And it
matter
wasn't
how
even
long
a lot
ago
of
it
Why
tweets.
y'all
was.
ain't bring up
It,
race with this
it was
Does
black
something
man and
not
this
matter.
reposted.
other
I
lady?
wasn't here for the conversation.
Yeah, you were.
I'm
You just
talking
had it.
now. What?
Go ahead,
You
Salami.
Either way, it doesn't have to
No,
be
I
about
don't.
race. If let's say it was me, right? And I was talking about fat guys, and I was like, well, I don't want to be with fat men, and fat men are disgusting. And then a skinny man offs me, you know what the big men are gonna say? Well,
Shit,
that
they
would have
the
left
big
out
nigga.
Nothing. No.
Ain't gonna make
fuck
Fuck
with
you.
with
these
these
It,
skinny
it
skinny
is, and
niggas.
guess
niggas.
what? It's not gonna change that y'all still got
But
Fuck
high
with
why do
these
ass
men do
bodies
hungry
and look
niggas.
like
That's
that.
how this
It's
shit
still
works.
not gonna change nothing. You're still fat.
That's literally
Amen.
how this shit works.
Congratulations. Like
But
damn.
the
That's
point
literally how
is,
this shit
men
works.
on
think
It doesn't.
camera,
emotionally? That's
somebody
all
gonna
y'all are
bring it.
validating.
No.
My
Absolutely
feelings
not.
are hurt.
So
You should have gotten with me instead. Ugh,
is
y'all
that
are
what anybody is
What
saying?
so
the
Listen,
fuck,
this is
Molly?
I
exhausting.
didn't
hey,
hear
It's
nobody say
so
they
this
shit.
is like
exhausting.
this the worst stretch.
That's
This the worst stretch of anything ever.
she didn't
Like
choose us. Like, oh,
nobody
so
gives a
what?
fuck.
That's what I'm
Nobody
saying. I don't
gives a
care
fuck.
either.
Nobody cares.
Well, we listen. This is the most passion y'all done had all stream for this topic. Why? Because it's a black
Yo,
girl and
Who?
a white
who's yo? I
man.
haven't said
But this
nothing.
Hold
black
on.
man just shot at
Nah,
least
hell
5
nah.
shots into
Yeah,
his
you
wife,
said
and
so.
it was not no big deal.
This is where you got to call Molly out on her bullshit
Call
because
me
she's
out.
lying. Because
I'm
it was
not.
way more passion in the sports segment. Stop lying.
That's sad. No,
Stop
that's
lying.
sad. The
That
Stop
two
is
two
lying.
true.
segments where the black man actually
Stop lying.
committed crimes or looks like they did.
I
The sports
only
segment
been
got
here.
more
I
passion
only
in
been
that.
here
That's just
for two segments.
nothing. Just the
And the
more y'all
sports
talk, the more
and
y'all expose
I was
yourself.
listening. Nobody's exposed. You can't expose anything. Nobody has changed their energy. It's all been the same energy except for the sports segment. I was only here for 3 things. The sports segment was the most intense. And it was still
From the black
regular.
man,
It
because
was
the women was
still
checked out. So
so that you're contradicting yourself.
I
So if
know
the
what I'm
women
just
were checked
saying.
out,
Y'all choose
wait,
what enrages y'all.
you're contradicting yourself because you said this was the segment that got the most that everybody was turned up the most on, and you're wrong. The thing is, nobody's upset about any of this shit. It doesn't
As far as
nobody
couples,
because everybody's keeping
murders,
the same energy.
true crime.
Everybody's keeping the same energy. So you're not
Me and Miss
telling the truth.
Sanchez gonna come out with a true crime for y'all soon. Just wait on it.
Yeah. Get that shit together. But no, you're not telling the truth, Molly.
I
Nobody,
am.
no, you're not.
I just think some
You're
conversations questions are disingenuous, and I still don't understand
It
why it's
wasn't
about black men.
disingenuous. It
But
wasn't
It's like people
disingenuous.
was trying to
It's
look
not
into
about black
everything she
men.
was saying.
women
Nobody,
can talk
nobody,
about
no,
men,
stop.
and black
It's
men will
not
make it
about.
specifically about them. It's been times I said I've been generalizing men, and then you hate black men.
No. You know
No,
that's
I
not why
don't.
they say that. You know
But
that's
I'm not
not why
gonna
they
kiss
say
y'all
you
butt
hate
to
black
prove
men.
to y'all I don't, because I
No,
don't
Molly,
care.
they say you
Talk
hate
to him,
black men
Molly.
for
Talk to him, Molly.
don't do
Molly
that.
can't
Hey,
do this
lady.
because she keeps
They're
saying
the
black
steel
men
man.
in
Put your hand
general.
They're
over.
the
She keeps
steel
talking about the black
man.
men on the panel.
Here
I
it go.
haven't said shit. I
They're
don't
the
really
steel
advocate for black
man.
men like that. I say
When
I'm not a
Molly is
nigga.
right,
So
she be
that's
No,
what
he
all the
she
way
always
lying.
talking
right.
about
No,
Slimmy.
Molly is
And
So
she's
if you want to
100%
be for
right.
real
talking
about
about
the
Slimmy.
shit.
She's
Bitch,
100%
I ain't never
right.
said that. I'm the one that said the least about her relationship choices. I don't ever say nothing about that shit.
Molly is right.
Molly be
Molly
talking
is
to the
right.
chat. No, she's wrong. She's 1,000% wrong
She
because
said
ain't
on this
nobody up here
panel
said
what she
nothing.
said.
No. Then she's lying. She's lying.
The way that these people are treating her is the same people that be always trying to dissect conversations here to try to see if they're gonna trip Anton up on something that ain't nothing. She literally, the only thing that they bringing
Agreed,
up about
Lex.
her is she's saying
Agreed,
black
Lex.
men. The only thing they keep on bringing that embarrassing black men tweet, and then they're bringing up the same N-word bashing black women be the same N-word calling me a traitor for dating a white man. F out of here. And that was all in 2015. They only bringing up 2 or 3 tweets of her life, and y'all trying to like disable this woman, and she's gone in a grave. It's giving very weird and obsessed. Y'all
It's
trying to find something to
weird.
pick apart.
So is it the
And I
fact
ain't
that she
just taking up
died
for her because
though?
she dating a white. No, it's every time. It's weird because she's
If
a
they
black
had that
woman with a
energy
white
before
man.
she
It would have
died,
never been that energy if it would have been the same couple.
if they had that energy
No, come
before she
on.
died, then nothing changed.
They never had that energy before she died, though.
What?
They was just
You
out here
don't know
picking.
that. You don't know
Nobody
that.
had
We
this
No,
just
no, no.
hearing
energy
She
about
for
was.
this
She
her.
in
was. Listen,
2026.
listen. I did
You
some.
don't know that.
I talked to some people, and apparently she was somebody. Like she had a lot
Yeah,
of
she was an
friends in the
influencer.
industry.
She was
Yeah,
in,
well,
yeah.
apparently she was cool, like with Joe Budden. Q was telling me that she actually know her from Clubhouse,
Kevin
and
Gates.
Kevin Gates. She was kicked. You know, she was, and I guess she was cool with Kevin Gates or whatever. But she wasn't just like a random, is what I'm saying. Like, so she got like a track history, a reputation of being, you know what I'm saying, cool in the industry, I guess.
And I did
That's
hear
why
that
when you guys were talking about this,
I've heard that she used to talk about black men on Clubhouse. Like people aren't just looking at her tweets; they're looking at her as a whole.
Come on, Kim. We talk
That's
about.
No.
Listen.
Well, the
Listen.
thing is,
I
We
know how
talk
people gonna
about
react when I die.
relationships. The guys every guy up here, maybe except for EOS,
A wrap for you,
every
Molly.
guy up here that
Mhm.
says some crazy shit, and it could be taken a certain way about women in general, right?
And
Or
it
black
will
women.
be if you are
But
going off to somebody else.
You're missing my point. We pick and choose, and Molly is right as far as making it a big deal when that's not as relevant when you alive, but they make it a big deal when something happens to you to take away from what happened to you. We should be more focused on her death, and people are more focused on race. And that is the travesty, in my opinion, is because I think that we so obsessed with white people. We are these niggas got a chokehold on us.
No.
And it's gonna probably be another chokehold on us for another 2,000 years. They not even beating us. They're not even that far ahead of us financially like that. In no way, shape, or form should this be a race issue. Like what type of nigga goes back to 2014 to look up a tweet after a person died?
People
Miserable black men. Nobody
People
else
do
got that
that.
type of time on their
Become
hands.
famous today, they will dig up their tweets. And if something should, Lord forbid, happen to anybody on a panel that has talked,
I know they cooking me.
black women, whether it's taken out of context or not, if something happens to you with a white woman, people are going to bring this stuff back up and they're going to say, well, remember when you said this, and this? Well,
You know what? You know how I know that this is a disingenuous argument from you? Is because people can take anything and apply it. Me and you have had conversations about how people automatically say shit about you regarding me just because you associated with me. And you don't have to say nothing or do nothing. But automatically they paint you a certain way. Hold on. Automatically they paint you a certain way.
Her point.
You're proving our point. Is that it doesn't matter how clean you are. It doesn't matter how up and above board that you are.
Anybody can take anything and make it to be what they want it to be, depending on the narrative that they're trying to create.
I understand that, but that's why you have to be careful with your words, knowing that people
It doesn't matter what you say with your words.
But it
doesn't matter.
But again, it
Don't
does.
matter.
Because if you were to try to paint me out to be a person who hates Black men, there would be nothing you could find anywhere at any time that you could substantiate that argument.
They'll do it another way. If they
You're
don't
Anton's
like
side
you,
chick, and they drag you for that, Kimberly.
they don't like you. It doesn't matter. If somebody wants to, niggas made a whole thing, a whole short that had nothing to do with the thing that I was talking about at the time, but they twisted it to make it seem a whole nother way just because that's the narrative that they wanted to paint at the time. Now the running thing, niggas will sit there and tell me that I have no clue how this shit turned into I got an inheritance. It doesn't matter. It don't matter how much I get it out the mud. It don't matter how much I work every day. I could work 20 hours a day, 7 days a week for 6 years straight. It doesn't fucking matter. They're going to change it to be what they want it to be, depending on how they like you or they don't like you.
But if they can use
live rent free in their heads too.
Out there, that
live rent free in their heads.
Somehow,
and
I'm
if
not
I
from
could
there
guess,
either.
if I could guess, she probably made those tweets just to piss some people off and add on fuel to the fire because they already made up in their mind to go ahead and say stuff anyway. If you don't like me, I'm gonna go ahead and make it worse when I find out.
It doesn't apply to this because this is something that she actually said and she put out to the public, and then finding out if she on Clubhouse, that's probably how they surmise that she started calling herself a divester. That's probably where she started calling herself that. So there's no tweets. There's not going to be any tweets of that, and that's probably why you don't see it as much. If you're getting known on Clubhouse, then you know there's not no real record of what you're saying and what you're doing unless somebody actually goes on Clubhouse, pulls off the actual recordings and then puts them out there. Nobody has time for that. That's probably why you only see the tweets. It's very well known that she calls herself a divester. That's the issue.
I don't know that.
Do it make her less dead?
Hold on, Slimmy.
We're not talking about her being dead.
Let me
We're
ask you
talking about the narrative that surrounds her.
I'm gonna make an example.
The narrative that surrounds her. This was before she died. They had this narrative of her.
Slimmy.
Please.
Let me ask you a question, Slimmy. Let me ask you a question. Do you hate women?
No.
Do you think that it's a way for people to be able to twist your words to make it seem like you hate women?
Absolutely not.
They think you hate women, for sure.
People say that. No, it's specific
Slimmy,
people.
you telling me,
No,
wait.
Stop. No. You asked me a question, let me answer.
Okay, go ahead.
Ask me a question, let me answer. It's specific people in the chat that actually know me in real life that type that shit, that no, I don't.
Slimmy,
so we're not gonna
is it any way for people to be able to twist up what you say out of context?
No.
Do you really
Absolutely
believe
not.
that? Okay, so cool.
Absolutely not.
No, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Absolutely
so that's
not.
Right? No. Okay, hold on.
What did I say?
Hold on.
No. You asked me a question. What did I say? That the nigga off camera.
Hold on, Slim.
That the nigga off camera.
Just hold on for a second.
No. You asked me. You don't want me to answer it?
Hold on. I ain't finished shit because you ain't let me say it yet. Hold on. I'm gonna go to probably the most objective person on the panel that's probably aligned with you right now. And whatever she say, I'm gonna accept it. Kimmy, do you think that it is a way for people to spin Slimmy's words and make it seem like he hate women if they wanted to? Honestly.
I do.
Thank you. Thank you. Your perspective of yourself is because you know yourself, you is completely different than how people can paint you to perceive you a certain way, regardless of who you truly are. And we're doing the same thing to her because they can do the same thing to you.
No, we're not talking about spinning a narrative. We're talking about taking what someone says directly and making it and stating and just leaving it there. And that's the flat out truth. No, you'll never be able to do that.
And they can do the same thing to you. They can do the same thing to you.
What could you take that I said that says I hate women? What could you actually take?
I'm not doing
all these hoes, F them all.
That doesn't mean I hate women. That's
Keep
talking about hoes.
Okay,
That's
son.
talking about hoes.
All of them are whores. Leave them alone. F
You
them
ain't never
all.
heard me say that.
Okay,
You
son.
ain't never heard me say that. No.
Slimmy, they can, bro.
Run through them all.
Y'all got it.
Gotta
Yeah.
catch them
Fuck these,
all.
I don't think
Talking
that's
about
what
these
was
hoes.
being
bitches.
used though.
Slimmy,
Talking about
no.
hoes.
Have you ever said
Talking
this?
about hoes. Talking about
It does-
hoes.
No, you add context. If they say Slim, this is Slimmy right here. This is a video of him saying, "Fuck these bitches." You don't think that will paint you as a person that doesn't necessarily treat women right?
Men say that 1,000 times a day.
Right.
What does it mean?
Okay,
a
cool.
woman will call herself a bitch. So me saying "fuck these bitches" means I'm talking
It
about.
doesn't matter, Slimmy.
No. That
You
doesn't
keep
mean,
on
that
trying to
doesn't
add
equate to hating
context.
women.
Don't nobody want to hear your
No.
context.
We're not talking about context though. That's the
Be
problem.
nice,
I'm talking about
Anton.
if you taking someone's specific statement, you're talking about spinning a narrative. We're not spinning a narrative here though. We're not.
You
spinning
are,
anything.
because if you don't understand the full context of why she said,
no.
You're not looking to figure out why she said what she said. You don't want to understand her. You're not looking at her background. You're not trying to understand where she's coming from.
I'm not saying
You're not doing none of that.
anything. I'm not saying anything. This isn't about me. I don't give a fuck. I already said this. You're trying to run with a narrative. You're trying to run with a narrative. You are. You're literally
every person on here, you can spin it to be something that it's not.
Anton,
we know that Quentin isn't a racist. We know that Quentin isn't a racist. If you telling me that we can't spin this shit to make it seem like Quentin hate black people, you crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're trying to spin
it's real. It's real. We know that Quentin is not Quentin troll. He say wild shit all the time. He'll jump off. He'll use the hard ER. He'll do all kind of shit, right? We'll go back and get the shit about the stream and all of that because we know that he don't even know no better, and so we got to protect him against himself, right? My point is that the narrative can be spent about Quentin that he is something that he's not, and it could happen to any one of us. Any one of us.
Exactly. If you're trying to spin a narrative, I'm talking about taking someone's direct statement. We're not making up anything. We're taking direct statements. We're talking about direct statements. You want to run with a narrative, so yes, you're going to say that. I get it. I understand how to run with the narrative. But if it's something that someone said directly, if they've labeled themselves as something, that cannot be denied. If they call themselves something, how could you speak to the other side of things and then say, hey, you're trying to push a narrative? No, this is what she labeled herself.
Does Quentin troll and say all kind of shit that he don't necessarily mean?
That's not true. See, I think
relevant.
No, listen, I got you, Slim.
How is it
that's where you're wrong, Anton, because you think I'm trolling and I'll be serious as fuck.
Quentin, and they don't understand the context, and they literally go quote for quote, word for word, video for video, and they say this is who he is, and he said it about himself. How is it any different?
Well, he just said he was serious.
You think I be trolling, but I be serious, bro.
See, he trolling saying he's serious.
What the fuck?
He trolling saying he's serious.
I don't be knowing if you be trolling or you be serious sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
But see, when me, Quentin, and Slimmy having a conversation offline, that ain't him.
What you mean?
Uh-oh, he say offline, you know who most definitely.
Shit, fuck you, nigga. NDA, nigga, shut up.
No, I ain't saying nothing that you said. I'm saying that who you are in real life is completely different than how somebody may perceive you if they only see a 30-second, 20-second, 15-second thing of the show and say, well, this is how he labeled himself, because they don't understand this nigga's dark humor.
That's not what
how is this something that you're not understanding, bro?
Who's not understanding anything?
You're doing like this
because you're wrong. You're just wrong. We're not talking about spinning a narrative. We're talking about something that was coming out of somebody's mouth, what they called themselves. So you can't.
I just literally gave you an example of how that could. Okay, so you're right. You're right.
So if she
When did she call herself that?
If she says she's a divester, if she labels herself this, we just got to take it as she was trolling.
Show me that she labeled herself that, or let me see something. I ain't just taking nobody's word for nothing.
All right.
You're right.
Either way, whether
I don't care. I don't care. What her divesting got to do with me? What it got to do
whether
with
she
y'all?
was or not has nothing to do with the fact that this girl is no longer living. And that's what needs to be focused on. Like
And it
this
won't be because race
It
matters
won't
more.
be because
Yeah.
black men have to make it about them.
Race matters more than death.
Mhm.
Race matters.
That's sad.
That's the truth. Race matters more to the culture than death. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. What matters more is who you were with more than whether or not you got killed.
And every year they're gonna bring
what's
that up
crazy?
every year on her death anniversary,
Every
on her
time-
birthday, anytime somebody bring her up.
We don't know what Slimmy talking about because Slimmy in the Matrix, so it don't even matter.
What you mean I'm in the Matrix? You can't hear me?
You were lagging and there was something here.
My
Mr.
phone
Jacket is probably think it's a green screen.
That was so corny. What I'm gonna say is though, like, it's crazy to me, like how it's so much energy for this young lady, and I get it. I'm never gonna be insensitive to someone passing away, but I got all the black men we covered up here, that black man that got killed by that cop. Like nobody gave a fuck. It was never about, oh, don't make this about race. It was never none of that energy. It was, well, he got what he deserved. He was with that white woman. He divested. With the same thing with my dude from Marvel, when he was running through the streets, running away from the white woman. Oh, he got what he deserved. He got what he deserved. It's always he got what he deserved when the black man is on the receiving end. So all this other shit, other shit, y'all don't have that same energy when black men
You
is
just
getting
made it
killed.
about race again.
Black
I
men
didn't make it
just
about no. I didn't make it about
woman.
race.
We just talked about.
No, stop. No, you're not gonna move the goalpost when I'm talking about what I'm saying. You're not gonna move the goalpost. We ain't talking
If
about
you
that
yell,
shit.
you're gonna be considered an angry black man.
I don't
Nope,
give a
that's
fuck.
not the thing,
And I'll
Anton,
be the
stop.
angry black man tonight. I'll be that. Because I'm sick of the shit, man. Y'all don't never have the same energy for when shit happen to black
you just
men.
admitted that you're an angry black man.
All it is he deserved.
We just
All
reviewed
it
two
is
black
he
men
deserved
being
it.
murderers.
I don't give a fuck what previously got reviewed. I'm talking about
You just
what
brought
I'm
up
saying.
something that previously got
Now you
reviewed.
support
No,
now you
man in a
support
cop.
murder.
Because it's never. I'm talking about it ain't the same energy. It ain't the same energy. Y'all don't give a fuck what shit happened to black men.
Why aren't y'all
don't
holding
give a
these
fuck.
black men accountable
We
with this
are.
Hispanic
Y'all don't
girl
give a
and this
fuck.
non-black
We are.
woman?
We just said he was a demon.
Y'all don't give a
No,
fuck.
Anton said he
Y'all
was a
don't give
demon.
fuck.
I said that
Not
too.
true.
Y'all don't give a fuck.
I said he was a monster.
As long
said
as
he ain't had no
something
soul.
happened to the
Everybody
black
said he was
man,
a demon
y'all
but
don't
me.
give a fuck. Soon as something happened to a black woman, y'all say, oh, y'all making it about race. Y'all should just let her rest in peace. Y'all don't do that shit when Tiger Woods, his whole motherfucking career, he had to hear like, oh shit, he don't claim he black. He don't do this.
You said that he should go to jail. You said
I said he should go to jail for what he did. It had nothing to do with him
What did he do?
with his choice of women. It had nothing to do
What
with
did
his
he
choice
do?
of women.
What did he do?
He was impaired. He was impaired.
He had back pain. He had just came off a surgery.
No, he was impaired. He was impaired.
No, he wasn't.
Was impaired. He was on.
No, he
Yes,
wasn't. That's not what the facts say.
No. It absolutely does. You got to go look it back
No, it
up,
doesn't.
sir.
It
He
doesn't.
was on drugs. He was on drugs.
No,
He got
no,
a
he wasn't.
DWI.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. And more importantly,
hey, hold on. It don't
more
matter.
importantly,
It don't matter. It don't matter. It
more
don't matter.
importantly,
None of that
more
matters than what I'm
importantly,
talking about.
I believe
Nope, it's
that
not more important.
when a black guy specifically get with a white woman, he instantly loses credibility, and people change their perspective towards him, and everything that he does is magnified. Anything that he does negative or wrong is magnified. That's just the way that it's gonna be. And Tiger Woods, the black community don't respect Tiger Woods because they don't like the fact that he got with white women.
I do.
You're proving my
They
point.
make fun of upstanding black men
No,
on
I'm proving
shows. Look
my
at the
point.
Boondocks.
No, you're proving my point. I literally just said that.
My point
I literally
is,
just said that.
my
Like they just
point
take that
is, and I
narrative.
just said it when I was talking to Kimmy. My point was, race means more than death. Race means more than anything to the black community. That's exactly what I said, word for word, is that who you talk to and the color of her skin and who you stand with is more meaningful than your life work, your life circumstances, whether or not you're right, you're wrong. You don't get the same level of grace if you're not a part of the community.
No, black women do. Most black women do.
No, they
It's
don't.
just black. It's black men.
No, they
It's
don't.
black.
If
Black
a black
men don't
woman,
give a fuck. Black
if a
men
black
don't give a
woman
fuck
get with
if
a
black
white
women
guy,
do black women
Why
that.
is
That's
it
not
always
true.
a one for
if a black
one?
woman get with a
Black
white
women,
guy,
because
then she don't
you're
get the same.
lying.
She
Because
doesn't
women
get
are
the same
lying.
grace. If
Women
she
are
get with a
lying.
white guy,
Man, ain't
she does
nobody
not
ever.
get the same grace as a black
You're
woman that
lying.
get with a black
You're
man.
lying. Don't nobody
How
give
am I
a fuck. Ain't
lying?
nobody
We
gave a
looking
fuck
at
about Serena
the chick
Williams.
that just
Ain't
got
nobody gave a
murdered.
fuck about Eve.
Y'all
Ain't nobody gave a
victim
fuck about none of
blamed.
them. Y'all
They
are
call her
lying.
Because
bed wench.
Eve
I
ain't got
see a
into no
bunch of men
trouble.
calling Eve a bed
Y'all are
wench all the
lying.
time.
Y'all
Eve
are
has
All
not
the
lying.
gotten
time.
into any trouble.
Y'all are lying.
But I
I
constantly see them bashing her for
bro,
dating a
we
white
listen
man.
and look at what the fuck they talk about Serena Williams all day long. Serena
Yes.
Williams ain't
It
did
has
nothing
nothing
to
to do with
nobody.
it. It has
They
nothing
call
to
her
do
a
with her
bed
choice
wench.
of
They
men.
mad because she losing weight,
No,
saying it's that white man she
No,
with.
it has
A black
nothing
man
to
would
do with her
never.
choice of men. Serena Williams changes her look, and
They
that's
don't
why
have
people say
That's her
don't
business.
change.
They don't have
Don't
nothing to
no
do.
no no no
They
no.
don't
That
have
has
nothing to
absolutely
do with
everything to do
nobody.
with it. That has
You right,
absolutely
Slimmy.
everything to do with it. That has absolutely every. It has nothing to do with her choice of man. They were saying this
He's laughing.
before they knew
Nothing
who
funny.
she was with.
This is
They was
insane.
talking about
This
Serena
is
Williams changing
insane.
up her look.
This
That
is
had nothing to
insane.
do with her choice of man. She
Okay,
was starting
Slimmy.
to. She was putting on this makeup that was making her look less black.
Right.
That's what people were talking about. Nobody cared about her, man. Y'all playing games up here.
Okay.
If she was a black man making herself look like this, y'all would not be talking about how she looks. I'm sorry.
That's
Y'all wouldn't
they
care.
did it to Sammy Sosa. Don't do
Y'all
that.
wouldn't be.
They did it to
Look
Sammy
at his
Sosa.
bleach.
Don't
Look
do
at his
that.
skin.
Don't do that.
Bleach his
Sosa is
skin.
not even a black man, bro.
He ain't even
He
black.
That
like
nigga Brown
he
trying
like
to make
Dominican
himself
or
look
something.
other, nigga. Don't do that.
Sosa ain't got nothing to do with this.
They
Michael Jackson.
Y'all
talking
wouldn't
about
have
yup
mentioned it
facts.
though.
Michael
Say he
Jackson
did.
too.
It's be
They
black
didn't
women with
distance.
blonde wigs and
Hold
black
on,
men
wait.
all
Black
day.
people never distance themselves from Michael Jackson.
No, they talk about
They
how he
showed
didn't
Her
trolling his
light skin
kids.
friend looked like Michael Jackson. Got a dark
They
skin.
never distanced themselves from
That's
Michael
not the
They
point,
Jackson.
though.
They
Got a
never
they
light
trolling
skinned
his kids
friend
now,
look
saying that
like
they're not
Michael
his
Jackson. Got a
kids.
They
dark
never,
skinned
at
They
black
friend
not
Because they
people
talking
white.
about Michael
never
Jackson.
I don't know
distanced
if they is,
themselves
but
from Michael Jackson. Even with the pedo allegations,
You're a
even with
liar.
all of the shit that they accuse him of. And then, oh, it's Peter Pan and Neverland. And they
That's
never,
rude.
ever,
Don't talk about Michael
really,
like that.
nah, fuck what you talking about. That's what he was on. He was Peter Pan and
he was
Neverland.
still his inner child.
And black people, listen, bro, look, bro, nigga, a black woman can get with a white guy, and she can be
lie.
No,
Selective
don't.
outrage.
Don't do it.
Fucking lie.
We
She
don't
could
care.
be,
Bro.
Man is still man on the way.
We don't
she
care.
will
Bro.
become,
Oh
No.
my
she will
God.
become a leper to the black community.
So what about when
My
Conversely,
family said if I bring home a white man, they would disown me.
Chad,
conversely,
save AD from
We're not
himself
your
right
family.
now.
I'm just saying that's the
This is
it's a
cap.
thing.
My
It's a
family was
Not
like
thing.
my
that too.
family.
I
I
still did what I
can't go
wanted.
behind them with
It's
Not
AD.
my
weird.
family.
That's weird. Do race matter that
conversely,
much?
Your
conversely,
family sounds like it
let me
does.
tell you why race means more. We care more about whether or not you with a white girl or a white man more than the crimes you commit, bro. That's the honest to God truth. Let me tell you something. Black people will never walk away from R. Kelly.
Y'all have bad families.
No, sure
Black
don't.
people will never turn their backs on R. Kelly.
There's a lot of people turning
It's
back.
3 brothers in my
Black
family, and we
people
all got
will
other
never
kids, and
turn
ain't
their
nobody
back
said shit.
on R. Kelly
They're
at
deep.
all.
Don't play his music.
Even above kids, nigga. The race means more to us for whatever reason than anything.
I don't think there's race though. There's more music than race.
It's race, bro.
I can I ask a question regarding this topic? Who cares more? Like, say a black man get with a white woman, or
Black
white
women.
man get with a white. Who cares more?
Black women.
I don't know. I don't personally
think
pay
it's-
attention to that stuff because I'm not a
I think
black
black
man.
people in general.
We don't care. Men don't
Black
give a
men, no,
shit.
you don't care
Black men
because you
care.
talk to white women, so it don't matter.
Black men care.
We don't
I
care
know, man.
about
I
what
No,
they
they do
do.
care. We
Black men care.
we have a
No,
sassier
they do.
generation of men. We have a sassier generation of men that give a fuck about what black women are doing if they doing it with white men. This is unprecedented in history.
Is it some new shit you talking about?
Guys have more to say. Man, look, I get guys that super chat me, that send me videos. Anton, what do you think about this? Anton, what do you think about that? And it be specifically about relationship shit. And, you know, I be like, why do you niggas care about this? This is usually something that women would send me.
So I do have I have like two.
The guys are the ones that send me these articles. The guys are the ones that are asking me in my opinion about whether or not, oh my God. And I'll be like, every morning on the Millionaire Morning Show is never a woman. It's always multiple different men that are in their feelings and is asking me about my relationship. They're asking me about this. Guys have become more sassy than ever before, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
It's
It's amazing.
They're spending too much time talking to each other.
Extra car.
But I do, like, my aunt is married. Like, my uncle, he's white,
I'll have to do
but my
drugs
aunt
off
is
camera. My
black.
bad.
And they've been married for like 20 something years. And she would always tell me, and she dated black men before him. She dated both, like, just in her life. And she would always tell me that black men would always have an issue with her when they would see them out. It would always be the black men having something to say. But I also have another
They
family
said
member
something to her.
who's a black guy who's in a relationship with a white woman. And I asked him, like, do you hear
lying.
like black women, you know what I mean, like say anything? And they're like, yeah, all the time. So I think it's both, to be honest with you. But it is a lot louder, in my opinion, that black women trip more about black men being with white women, especially if the black man has money. So I do feel as though it is both. We don't know the whole world, so we can't say it's more men, more women, but it is a fact that it's both. I hear from both sides all the time. But in the public, it is way louder that black women tend to be more vocal about black men dating white women.
Bro, every
NFL, black women
NBA
don't
draft,
date out.
black women
like
have
that.
a therapy session on Instagram and TikTok about why all the black dudes got white girls.
You know why you wrong, EOS? You know why you wrong, EOS?
Let me hear
You know why you wrong? Because I see it happen on this panel. Now, Quentin, for example, for example, can talk about how tight her buddy is and of some basic white chick. He'll go and Quentin sat there and told us that Taylor Swift had body, right?
I can't defend you on these cues.
Why?
No, this is the truth. This is facts. This is not my opinion. This is all facts.
It's moving the goalpost.
No, Slimmy, put your jacket back on.
No, I got you. We gonna cook up tonight because y'all all wrong.
Put your jacket back on.
1,000% wrong.
Listen. Quentin has, in multiple instances, talked about how much he adores white women. Fuck these black chicks. He said it directly.
Mexican women.
When Quentin has a take, nobody gives a fuck about whether or not he said anything about white.
He trolling.
Listen to what I'm saying. No, he not.
I like Mexicans, not white.
Hold on. Nobody says anything. Molly can say something, and all of a sudden she don't like black men because they don't like her take.
Because you told people I was trolling, they don't think I was serious. That's why they don't
Who says
that?
Well,
the first thing that niggas in the chat say, the first thing that niggas in the chat say is, "Oh, she don't like black men." They don't say that to Quentin, but they say it to Molly.
You tell them I'm trolling. Because you tell them I ain't serious. That's why they don't say nothing to me.
Listen to what I'm saying, bro. Niggas care more for whatever reason, and we see it happen every day on this panel.
Slimmy,
No,
that
we don't.
screenshot you
This is
sent me
cap.
says
I don't think that means that
otherwise.
it's more.
It doesn't
I don't
matter.
think
So
that it
okay.
means.
So wait. So
I think
first
we
off,
just we see it.
Anton's being very disingenuous, and you want to know why?
I was saying Anton,
Because
the
no, wait.
That's what you get for texting Molly.
This is where Anton is wrong. No. This is where Anton is wrong. The majority of the chat, the majority of the chat are men. So you can't use this as
bringing me up.
You can't. No, wait. Stop. Hold on. Stop.
For why?
The majority of the chat. No, stop. The majority of the
Mhm.
chat are men. So you can't use this space as an example.
Facts.
So the problem with what you're saying, is black women will openly walk up to a black man dating a white woman and say something. Black men don't give a fuck.
That's not true.
Ain't no black man. Ain't no black man going up to no white dude and no black
men stay calling women
Facts.
bitches out here.
Y'all lying.
Black men are stay calling
Hold on,
black women
We have
bitches.
we have an example here. Quentin, our resident black man that loves snow bunnies. Do black women come up to you and hold you accountable for your snow bunnies?
Yes, it's happened before.
You lying! You lying!
I've said it before.
I've
said it before.
You the biggest liar.
I remember. I remember. No, I said this story before. I was in my little 2002 red Mitsubishi Eclipse getting me some gas, and my chick walked inside the grocery store, and this black girl said, "She ain't got none of this," and she hit her ass. She did. It's happened before.
He's told that story 3 times up here.
Ever.
He's told that story 3 times up here.
Well, that's a little different.
No.
That's not different. You can't say that to me.
She was whatever race.
No,
she didn't have no booty.
We docking Quentin one show.
Why? Because
y'all docked me on Tuesday.
This nigga be lying, bro.
I told that story before.
I knew you was going to the wrong person. I was gonna say no, don't do it. But then I was just like, well, I know.
I don't think that it's fair to say that it's. I think both sides are right. I don't even know why we're kind of arguing because what I'm saying about that is it happens on both sides. We can't say. No, what I'm saying is you're not even here.
You're lying. Y'all are lying.
No,
y'all are protecting black women. Y'all protecting.
So Clinton not lying, but we are.
Go ahead. My fault, Brittany. I cut you off. No.
See, that's why they say you hate black women, Slammy.
No, I was just saying that it does. It is
wait.
You just said we're gonna protect black women. You offended. That could be taken out of
He's
context.
using this as an example of how they can spin the narrative.
Molly is a queen troll.
No, she's using this as an example of how you can spin the narrative.
Because I said, hold on, wait. Let's be real. So somebody saying y'all protecting black women from looking bad is going to be taken as you hate black women now? That's something that you could use to say that someone hates black women. So that means you'll use anything to prove a point to protect black women. You're validating what I'm saying in real time. You're literally validating what I'm saying in real time. There's never any evidence that someone actually hates black women, but they will use anything to fuel that fire. You're
yes, that's what we're saying.
And you're lying.
There's no proof that I hate black men, but every day somebody says I hate black men.
Go ahead, Brittany,
so
my
what
bad.
are you talking about?
Because
you
say
take
that
it out
you
of
call
context.
black men, it's plenty of proof. You call black men gay. You call black men gay. You don't date. You say anything about black men. You said 90
are gay.
You call
in mass.
black men gay.
Men, but y'all are so narcissistic. Y'all think it's black men only.
No. You said black men.
If you have a dingling and ball sack,
but you
no
said
matter
black
your race.
men specifically.
She's right,
Molly.
Did not.
No, she's not.
No.
She's lying.
She is.
She said
but y'all are getting sassier as
she literally said black men specifically though.
No,
she literally said
men.
black men. You can hold her accountable to things that she said directly. I'm not talking about when she says all men. You could literally hold. You ain't never heard me once.
She said men.
No, I'm talking about when she says black men. I'm not talking about anything else. When she says black men.
No, we may be talking about a black man in particular.
No,
we may be talking about an EJ Johnson that comes on the screen.
Stop.
And then we
take that motherfucking cape off. Take that motherfucking cape off right now because you're lying. AD, you're lying. I'm talking about the AD. Molly then went on millions of rants on this thing in 1,000 and 10,000 hours that we done been on this
Molly
motherfucking
don't
show.
Even go on rants. She don't go on rants. She don't
Y'all
even
have
raise
a
her
good
voice.
What?
She doesn't even
Where's
raise
my
her
button
voice.
at?
How does Molly go on rants and she don't even raise her voice?
You don't
She
have to raise
doesn't
your
go
voice
on
to go on a
rants.
rant.
Going on a rant.
What? How do
You
you
gotta
go
raise
on a
your
rant
voice to
without
go on
raising
a
your
rant.
voice?
You just talk normal,
You just
nigga,
keep
and
talking.
rant.
Keep
You don't
talking
have to
until
That's not.
raise
That's
Or
your
is that
not a
just
voice.
rant.
talking? That's just
I thought
That's
a
talking.
not a
rant is
rant.
you sounding aggressive or raising your
That's
voice
not
or
a
both.
rant.
Well, you thought wrong because that's not what it
I don't
is.
think that's what the
Oh,
definition
that
is.
ain't a rant.
I'm surprised that you. Well, we know that Q is bipolar, so it depends on whether he like you for that day. Slimmy just quit us. EOS, I'm surprised at you.
Y'all lying,
Why you
man.
surprised?
Y'all lying up here.
I'm
Y'all
surprised at you.
lying.
EOS.
Nah, I'm just keeping it real.
I'm
Y'all
surprised at you.
lying. Y'all lying, man. And this is
This
bad. It
whole
looks so
this
bad.
whole this
Hey,
whole
wait.
panel
Well, no.
is almost the whole panel is biased.
I'm going to
not
I'm not biased of
specifically.
anything. I don't
I'm
have
going
any
to
bias at all.
specific. Hey, hold on. I want y'all when AD clip this up. I want y'all to put as many comments as you motherfucking can, and I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I'm sending them to him directly so he can get the consensus of this actual conversation. Because he be capped out. He be capped out.
I'm not capped
Shit is
out.
ridiculous.
I'm not capped out. I'm being realistic. And I need y'all to stop hating on women.
I beg your pardon?
Very anti-woman up
this
here,
nigga-
yes.
No,
I
it's
agree.
not.
I'm really the only one to be
it's
holding
at-
us down
Wait,
for real.
Who's anti-woman?
Wait. It's more women than there are men.
And I be on the
What?
island.
It's equal. It's 4 women and 4 men.
But tonight for once, but it's always more women than there are men.
No,
you
it's
got
not.
one-
Not always.
And y'all call me a feminist. Me, out of all the women, just me. So what's your point, Slimmy?
Facts.
No, I've never called you a feminist. I said feminist after something that you said because it was a feminist talking point. I never said, Molly, you are a feminist. I've never said that. You've had feminine talking points, and I said feminist after you said it. That doesn't mean I think you're a feminist. That doesn't mean that.
Okay.
My sister told my uncle I like Patrick Swayze, and he made me watch Roots and Rosewood when I was a kid.
I agree.
Why would you interject that shit?
Why would you just interject and say that? That's what
I'm
the
just
literal definition of
saying.
cutting him off.
No,
You
what the
just
fuck,
fuck what you saying, Slimmy. I'm gonna talk what I want to talk about. Is crazy.
I'm sorry
What
for
does that
cutting
have to
you
do
off.
with the conversation?
She's
Y'all don't like when
apologizing
we like
for
white
cutting
men?
you. Don't be chauvinist. Don't be chauvinist.
No, that's so dumb. That's
Don't be chauvinist.
Okay. Don't be feminist and cut a man off when he's talking to say
Right.
something that's
She
literally
apologized.
nothing to do with the
It doesn't
conversation.
You
have
ain't
nothing
gotta
to do with it.
Why are y'all? Wait. Why is
Wait.
Quentin? Why is Quentin piling on?
No, ignore Quentin.
Because
I'm
he likes to be
saying-
messy, and I'm not
saying
finna
this.
give him
I
no
can't
energy.
Ignore Quentin. Stop
Who can
Because he want to
ignore
stir
Quentin?
something.
Stop
Who can
caping.
ignore Quentin
Stop-
when he has the
stop-
loudest microphone on the
caping.
panel?
No,
Stop
I
caping.
Exactly.
Yes, you do.
Stop caping. She was wrong. She apologized. We'll move on. But don't say I'm being chauvinistic when I'm just
Well, you beating the
standing
dead
my
horse
ground.
instead of accepting her apology.
I wasn't beating a dead horse. I was
Thank you,
talking, and I
Anton.
continued to talk. Steve,
You
you gotta
welcome.
stop
You
saving.
welcome,
You gotta.
Lex. I
Yeah,
got
you wanna
back.
see?
This
This
is
is
so
bad,
dumb.
man. You shouldn't
This
have
is
anybody's
bad.
back that's in the
Very
wrong.
bad.
You shouldn't have anybody's back that's in the wrong. You should just let that. This is what I be
Why
talking
would I?
about when I say
No, I'm backing her because of.
you can't back someone that's wrong. So that means you're going to allow the women. You're proving my point again. So it's another W. Put the W's in the chat. Say W Slimmy. I'm up
W
50
Slimmy,
to 0
nigga.
tonight.
Dub Slimmy,
I'm
nigga.
up 50 to 0 on AD
W's in
tonight.
the chat.
So if we had dinglings, what we say matter more to you, Slimmy?
I hope
We have to have a
keep the score
penis.
tonight.
Yes.
It's like 50 to 0 in this motherfucker. I'm putting up big numbers. Call me Brian on this motherfucker.
What movie you go watch today, Slimmy?
Oh, you put an L to right insight?
Got you
Oh,
juiced
yeah.
up.
I'm about to block your ass, bitch.
A green jacket. He was in his hope mode.
Yes.
Well, y'all W's. The chat ain't never been this fast all
No,
night.
I saw the mummy. I saw the mummy.
Oh, right, yeah.
I saw the mummy. Hey, go see the mummy, man. It was actually pretty good.
I don't go to
I don't
movies.
even. Did we see the?
They
Did
shoot
we see the
people at the
preview for that?
movies.
Yeah, we watched that preview for that like a while ago, though.
It's a
I
horror
don't
movie.
remember it.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, the previews. You're not gonna understand what it's about, but they did it all right. It's all right. It's about demon possession and shit like
Just
that.
watch BET Plus. It's cheaper.
I thought you ain't like to watch that type of stuff, Slim.
No, it wasn't Insidious. It wasn't Insidious. It wasn't. It was still like the special effects is more. It doesn't strike me as real. You know what I'm saying?
It's not Sunday.
I'm on Michael
What?
Jackson ticket.
No. Anton's right. I don't like watching that demon possession shit, but I didn't know what I was walking into. I thought it was just gonna be some mummy shit, but it was a lot deeper. But it's still good. But Insidious got a new movie coming out, and I don't think I'm gonna fuck with that. That shit just look.
I might go see it.
Hey, look at Molly. Look at Molly. Demons involved. I'm going.
Well, I'm just invested in the whole, like all of them, the whole film franchise.
Why do you have so much time to watch movies? This is crazy.
What do
Everybody
you do?
doesn't have to
if they
sit
tell
at
me to
home in
watch
front of a
something-
computer, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to watch it so we can talk about it.
Oh yeah, and Molly and Kim told the
Y'all
truth
make
about
money,
War
nigga. I play
Machine.
video
That shit
games
was
all day,
ass.
nigga.
That shit was straight up ass.
War Machine was good.
Nah, that shit was weird, AD. That shit was
Slimmy,
weird.
no, let me tell you what your problem is, Sam. Is that you go into it with your mind already made up.
I didn't even know what it was about.
You go into it. No, you do that a lot.
No.
You do that with a lot of movies that I done name, and you be like, nope, just like I thought it was gonna be bad.
No, it started off okay, and you just went left.
That shit,
It was like,
no. That movie. Yeah, Kim is right. That movie was well written until you get to this alien shit, man. It's just like, why did y'all do that?
Why not?
Y'all do that?
That made it good though.
relevance does
No,
this
man.
have?
Hey, man, no. These motherfuckers had a great story, and then they was just like, hey, man, what you think? Hey, put an
Alien
in this bitch.
invasion.
And put an alien in this bitch. Them niggas hit
It's
the
not
bud, and it was like,
unrealistic, bro. I don't think that's unrealistic.
That an
It was like
alien
that Cloverfield
being
Lane ending.
I believe that we have aliens right here on this earth.
I agree,
Because
but
aliens
you don't
are
have to make them into war
Demons
machines that
too.
walk around destroying shit. And it doesn't, and it's not really explained. They didn't even explain where it came from. None of that shit. They just said it was an
I don't think
alien.
that they
And then,
needed to.
and
It
then a
was
killer
dope.
robot came. I don't know.
What?
Man, I don't know.
What was that last
Shit, it's irrelevant. It was incoherent babble, man. I was worried about this popcorn. I ain't gonna count.
Is that your movie popcorn?
Oh, hell yeah.
I told you
I ain't-
balling. You big
Well, this
thing
shit at
about
the
it.
top. That shit at the top.
That's you probably got to
God
refill.
damn.
Let me make
I
money.
don't know
Nah,
why
I
I couldn't get no sleep last night. I slept for 1 hour, bro.
Oh,
Literally.
man. Did y'all
I
get a
don't know.
hailstorm?
Yep.
I did.
Yeah, we had a hailstorm here, man. This shit look crazy.
No, we didn't. We got some flooding in like Upper Michigan and like Traverse City.
I'm getting all these freaking bots talking about free hell inspections and nigga, they gonna waive your deductible.
Nah, we ain't. I had that power outage the day before yesterday, but
Today I wouldn't have slept. I'd be like, it's hot.
no, the generators kicked in like within like a half hour or some shit, and then they had the power company working on it the next day. So it was almost like I woke up and there was power, but it was the generators. But last night, I don't know why. For some reason, I was tossing and turning. I just couldn't sleep, bro.
I can't stand those kind of nights. And it seems like they come when you're the most tired and you just be laying there like, wow.
Yeah.
Watching the time go by. Like I have
Keep checking the time. Like, oh, I got 3 hours left. I got right. If I go to sleep right now, I got 57 minutes and 14 seconds.
And I always fall asleep, like no matter what time I got to get up. If I'm tossing and turning for whatever reason, I'll fall asleep like 1 hour before it's time for me to get up.
And be in the deepest sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna take some
I started
melatonin.
like
I don't understand that, man. I'm glad it ain't just me.
I don't either. I mean, it don't happen often. It's just like, occasionally that's kind of like the it is what it is, I guess.
I started doing like
sleep
really
until the
deep
sun
breaths,
comes up.
and it actually helps. Like if you start breathing, like doing deep breaths while you're like laying there, it actually does help. I don't know how or why. Someone told me to do that.
Deep breaths.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, like if you just like
Oh yeah.
in your nose and then out and just keep doing that for like a few minutes, it for some reason it helps me to like, because I think it's like my brain won't turn off, so it's just like racing, so it's not helping me to go to sleep. So if I just start breathing, deep, I don't know, it just kind of relaxes me and I end up going to sleep.
Yeah, it slows
Hey
your
man,
It's
how
good
heart
for
long
your
are those
nervous
nails?
system.
Yeah, I think that's what. Yeah.
How long are those nails?
Raptor claws.
Me? Oh.
They cute though.
That ain't
crazy.
That ain't nothing,
That's
bro.
crazy.
These
I
women nails
usually
be
do
long
my
as shit.
own, but I haven't like went to a shop
Crazy.
since COVID because I learned how to do my own. But there's this
Crazy.
master nail tech out here that I wanted to try out, so I just let him do my nails.
They
I
say
can't do too much. I
$10,000
got a
for no
pew pew.
reason.
My nails
You
can't
ain't
be
got a pew
long.
pew nobody.
I can't sleep without my pew pew.
Me from the
Whatever.
hood, you just take off this fingernail right here, and then the rest of it be done.
Right. Get some.
Yeah, I don't
serious.
I don't know, bro. For whatever reason, I suspect maybe something, but for whatever reason, I don't know.
You need to have real blood work. They'll figure it out.
That's what you do every time you go to the doctor. I go to the
That's
doctor.
not true. There's levels to blood work.
I get blood work every single time I go to the doctor. What are you talking about?
You get the half a panel, not the full panel. That's not true.
What?
Blood work.
All blood work isn't created equal.
Okay.
I'm having mine done on the 28th.
Like there's some like nigga, they ain't with no northern doctor visits. You gotta pay some money for for the shit that's gonna tell you what's fucked up about yourself.
True.
I don't know. I think it's because like I get used to, sleeping with, sleeping next to, and then if I sleep by myself, I'll be up for whatever reason. I think that's what it is. Like being used to having that body next to you, and then it's like not having that body next to you. Sometimes it throw you off. I think
They have
that's
body pillows for that.
Nah, ain't no body pillow.
That's not the same.
Body pillow is different than skin.
I don't like touching nobody when I'm sleeping. Get on your side of the bed,
Just
nigga.
sleep next to them. You don't have to even
Over there.
They're there.
Take
It's
your
very
ass over to the west side of the bed, nigga.
You already know. I don't understand that. If you're gonna be here,
right
here, touching whole time.
I get too hot. I be like, I just want you next to me. Maybe like my foot can touch yours, but it doesn't have to be like cuddling on that. I just get too hot.
Wrapped
I like
up,
being linked to.
You got about 10 minutes of that, and I'm going to the other side.
Right?
Okay. Whole night. My Arizona 65.
Whole night is crazy.
I got the power fan over there. You gonna need my body heat, so you're not going nowhere.
Then I don't know, it's like I'll be I think for whatever reason, like the older I get, the more I stay on that side of the bed and don't switch over. You know what I'm saying? After like the whole cuddling for a little bit. And I gotta make sure that I get in the shower before I get in the bed every single time.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Every single time I gotta get in the shower before I get in the bed, and she got to get in the shower before she get in the bed because I be in every crevice.
Every shower before they
Every crevice I have to be because like I'm a grabby. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grabby type of person, and so I'm gonna be on every crevice, on all of that. I like feeling everything. I want to feel everything and be in every crevice. So.
Still heavens to Betsy.
Crevices, kind of.
What do you mean?
No, I'm just saying how you say it. The word crevice. It sounds kind of crazy.
Y'all real nice nasty.
Shut up.
Y'all nice nasty.
Nice nasty.
This nigga told me to shut up, but then he talked about jacking off as soon as he get off the stream. What was you talking about? He think that's cute.
I didn't think it was cute. I was kidding.
Nah, nigga. Nigga said he gonna jack off straight after you get off the stream, and then he said, ew. Touching
He did
crevices.
say that.
What the fuck are you talking about? Touching crevices is mad, nigga. That's good.
Nah, it's not nasty. It's just how you said it.
I ain't never heard nobody convert to no crevice. It's crazy.
I ain't never heard a nigga on the live say he want to jack off as soon as he get off the screen. First time for everything.
What is wrong with y'all?
It's wild.
Because he told me I'm weird.
Then he said we all about to do it though. This is what made it worse.
Right. A lie.
I
A lie and a half.
He don't want to be by himself. Bring us on with
It's not a group activity. Look, he already preparing right now. I reminded him.
I still glide all next to your bed. Like... That is funny.
That shit was funny though. I ain't gonna cap. Any final thoughts before I read super chats?
Yeah, I would like to thank Slimmy, Brittany, Molly in your car.
What?
Damn cute.
You're welcome.
EOS, you fixed your
all good, bro.
Your camera.
No,
Yeah, I did.
Your camera thing.
I did.
Camera zone.
I fixed it. I think.
You must have fixed it on this stream because it was
No,
moving
he
around.
didn't. No, he didn't.
No, see, I figured out it's
still
two
moving.
different settings. One of them is the what Slimmy told me about the what is it, center stage?
Yeah, the center
And
stage.
one of them, and the other one is just like if you like sideways, it's gonna like straighten it up to where like there. But the center stage is what keeps zooming it in. That's why it hasn't been zooming in. But it'll straighten up itself on like leaning to the side. It'll come put it in.
It's moving up.
I miss the zooming.
It's moving up.
It's not zooming anymore though. I turned the center stage off though. It'll still turn itself to the side though, because this is iPad Pro. I don't know why it does that, but
Yeah, it's the regular iPad setting though that you gotta change.
Oh.
Yeah. I gotta remember where that's at, man. Cause I turned that shit off. Matter of fact, hold on.
I really
Nigga
just
talk
bought this.
about Molly,
I just
good
bought
night,
this just to
sweetheart.
be
Wasn't
by.
you one of the niggas that was talking shit?
Don't let them fool you in the chat. They be simping hard.
Oh, I know. I
They
ain't
be simping
Quentin
hard.
simp. Quentin simp.
I do what?
Simp.
To who? Don't put
I
that shit
can't
on
say
me,
this
man.
about Molly because I love her.
Yep, that's what he is saying.
That was just like 2 shows ago.
That's not simping. That's being real, nigga. That ain't simping.
That's not simping?
Nope.
So you're not going to tell the truth about somebody because you have a fake love for them and a fake affinity for them. That very much is simping.
It's real.
Love the real fake
Yeah.
affinity, whatever you want to call it, is still considered.
Someone set my heart in love.
I'm searching for real love. That's my shit.
Darren Posey. What up, Darren? Darren says, hope all is well with you all. Justin is my brother-in-law. Full of details haven't came out yet, but both families are really devastated. Please pray for my niece and nephew, fam. Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Hey, man, prayers up for the family, bro. That's crazy. Sheesh. Godson says divorce laws in Virginia are different. If the kids are a certain age, you have to be separated for at least 6 months. I don't understand separation. I don't understand the separate. Like, I don't understand when people say, oh, we're separated. We're legally separated. I don't understand that.
Well, like he's
Don't
saying,
you understand? Maybe I can help you out.
But what is it?
Some states require it because they're hoping for reconciliation.
But what is it though?
It's like divorce, but not.
It's a break, like a time.
It's the interim time before the divorce.
Right. It's divorce light, divorce diet.
That's so stupid.
Divorce adjacent.
Practicing.
That's stupid to me.
Divorce presenting.
Brain Clarity finally says, wait, rich white husband delete ebony wife, then political black husband delete white wife. He's not.
Was she white?
No,
she didn't look white.
She wasn't white.
She looked light skinned.
What the hell either verse is going on in this country? Eep. Ricky Howard says, off subject, what's your thoughts on Israeli tech company coming to Indy? The timing of this. I haven't read it, Ricky Howard, so I don't know if anybody else has read that.
I don't know. Everybody in Israel better hope they don't get snatched up by the bees.
No, nigga, Israel's fine.
Tell G says that Street Fighter trailer looked promising. I didn't think it looked promising. It looked stale to me.
50 Cent looked crazy.
I just saw another one tonight, man. They showing too much, man. They keep showing too much of the movie, man.
They spoiling
Mortal Kombat showed the whole motherfucking thing now.
Yeah, they do.
It's crazy, man.
TS Car Wash and Detail Services. AD, you saw Ian Dunlap wanted equity at the Joe Budden podcast. I did not. Shout out to Ian. We talk occasionally. Ian is cool. I haven't seen that though. So Cali Mike says Q Boz is crazy. Q Boz. Cali Mike says, AD, you hear Snoop and Peasy single, what up though? Nah, I haven't heard it. Nope. TS says, Slim, Common or Most Def?
Most Def.
See, that's why they start playing.
I knew he was gonna say Most. Cali Mike says, Q sound like shampoo tonight, just saying anything. Brain Clarity says, off subject, 2 new trailers, Insidious Out of the Further and Street Fighter. Has anyone seen them yet? And a third trailer, Yo Godzilla -0.
I see the Godzilla. We was talking about Insidious earlier. That Insidious looks straight demonic. Street Fighter, they just showing too much. It's probably not gonna be good. They got everybody lined up for Street Fighter though too. They got all the stars. They ain't cut no shorts. The budget is through the roof probably, but I got a feeling that the execution is gonna be poor.
Kai says at that point you might as well delete the kids too.
That's crazy.
Facts.
Tony, this nigga said facts. Tony says, this nigga said facts.
Don't lose anybody.
Nigga said
Separate.
He said facts.
You make me come get Ava.
I'm just saying, like, so they don't have to live without parents. Like, I get why people do it.
He said facts.
So their life,
It's not about their life. It's that they don't have to live without their parents. Like, I understand why people take the kids too. I get it.
No, I don't. The kids don't have shit to do with it. Your life is fucked up. My life don't have to end.
Leave them
Because
kids
yours
out
was
of
fucked
it.
up and you were dead ass wrong. No,
He said
I wouldn't
facts.
want my
Leave
daddy
the kids
killing me.
leave the kids out of it.
Me either.
Absolutely.
Let me
the kids out of
live,
it.
bro. What you doing?
But yeah,
For real.
I wouldn't
should've
do it
just
myself.
own
But
time.
I
literally
get
should have just took
why
himself.
the kids
if
got to
it
go
was-
too. I
Nah,
get it.
just
I
take
get it.
yourself.
Nah, I don't.
Nobody else life has
Big
to.
He tripled down on it too.
Who, Quentin?
The
Yeah,
hell?
this nigga said I
Come on,
get
bro. Ah, man.
This
Glad
just
I'm
goes
on
to show
camera
there
for
are
that.
different people in the world. Everybody different.
It's not rational. I get when people
Add
being
that to a
irrational. They
dating
think the kids
question.
gotta
If you
go
wanted to
too.
take yourself out, are you gonna take your kid? Like, I need to know
it. That's crazy, bro. This
before I
nigga-
walk away from the table.
this nigga said facts. Tony says, I was just joking, Molly. Love your passion. Anton and Q acting like they didn't get the hula hoop joke. I didn't get it.
We didn't. I don't get what
I
you meant by
genuinely didn't get it. I'm
wife
sorry.
and ass and hula hoop. I was confused.
He said because it's an endless cycle. So if you were to wipe it with a hula hoop, as you turn, you're just gonna keep like smearing and stuff on there. You're never gonna be able to get it off.
If you got to explain the joke, bro.
Facts. It's not a good joke.
It's not funny.
If you got to explain it, you
What
can't
kind
do
of
that.
joke is that, anyways?
You got to can that one, bro. Rilo G says Slimmy got that day 26 making the band jacket on. Okay.
Aubrey O'Day, nigga.
I like Slimmy's jacket. I thought that jacket was dope. Slimmy showing range, boy. Cali Mike says, take that cape off. AD, get him, Slimmy.
Facts.
Brain Clarity finally says that Coast Guard rescue scuba team find the wig yet.
Hell no.
Her best life.
Wait,
Cali
does
Mike
Quinn say
says,
facts after everything?
Yep.
No, I didn't. Fuck that wig. I didn't say that.
Yep. Cali Mike says, yes, he do.
Only stuff that I believe in.
Be like, hey man, it's a lot of gay people out here in the city out tonight. You be like, facts.
If that's the truth, like I don't care.
What?
Be out sometimes. Fuck you mean?
Shorty is from my city, Philly, and her brother looking for bull, and it's bad, John all around. So I'm guessing that he's talking about.
Okay, I had to translate that. I almost feel like that was in another language.
I know what it means. I know what he means.
No, so bull just mean
What are you talking
that's,
about,
that's
bro?
the person looking for.
He's just saying that they're being looked for on the hunt. Cali Mike says the fact that y'all are okay with downplay of black is saddening, and double down on the rhetoric is disingenuous and speaks volumes. My black wife is still alive, says Down South. Brain Clarity says, may the young, pretty ebony lady now rest in Jesus. University says, Lex said, peace, be still when that coach cried. Coach cried. Oh, okay. Cali Mike says, this is crazy work. You stop the men from talking about women, but you silent when they paint the narrative that we are the worst people in the world. Facts. I'm Quentin now. Devin Tripp says, black men feel disrespected, so that's why black men are saying we have nothing to do with it. Ashley said it's men in Miami, not white men who still beat their women. I don't get offended at nothing. I don't really care. Bree says, Molly, you such a hypocrite. When black people talk about white people, it's hatred, but when you talk about black men, it's the truth.
Better stop killing each other.
Grandma
Stop boring your
Lynn
babies. Sound evil to me.
Grandma Lynn says, I've seen
black
so
women
many
do the aborting.
And
I've
black
seen
men
so
kill each other. And black women.
I've seen so many people
white women too,
making money from clipping AD's content and doing 4-hour live streams on it. Is just the truth. How I do. A1 says black people are so evil. Protect Molly at all costs. Devin says it's dumb to say why is it about race. People make things about races all the time and all aspects of life. Anton is wrong on this one. University says never race a racist. Jay Forever says they gassing you, Slim and Kimmy. EOS, you gotta let them get away with it. You gotta let them get away. What?
I think maybe gonna let them get away with this.
You're gonna let them get away with this. So it's only black men that get it when they play in the snow. Shit. Tell G says Slim done slid to the top of the leaderboard on this panel. Sensational. Devin Tripp says Molly definitely said black men are gay when y'all spoke about the gay white dude saying 96% of men are gay. Molly made it about black men.
I said men.
Who was the NBA MVP this year?
It probably should be Joker. Honestly,
I agree.
I mean, dude's just doing phenomenal shit. I mean, even though he got a crazy cast, they got rid of Michael Porter Jr. and it seemed like they ain't missed a beat, so it don't even matter.
Yes, Michael Porter Jr. is trash, but whatever.
He trash.
Says, bro,
That
do
nigga
it.
the leader's core.
Don't do it, Slimmy. Kai says, bro, it's worse for them to live without their parents. That's traumatic.
Turn your mic off.
Yeah. Any final thoughts?
When y'all go in the grave, anybody gonna dig y'all up and say, "Oh, that was a black person"? Just so y'all know. Unless your name is Shaniqua on your gravestone.
I hope that all of these people that are in these.
That's not tracking. I don't know what that means, but whatever.
I hope all of these people that are in these domestic issue relationships solve for problems, because I don't think that there's any justification in any of these cases for somebody to kill somebody.
Well, I'm in a domestic relationship, and We're taking our domesticity on the road tomorrow to a volleyball tournament, so I won't be here.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Michael Porter Jr. is averaging 6 more points a game. He's shooting about 39% less. His 3-point average went down 3%. His free throws went up almost 10% though. So he's shooting 86% from the free throw line. He's also averaging almost 1 more assist, almost a whole steal, and his blocks is whatever. Turnovers about a little bit more, but damn, going up from 18 points to 24.
It's crazy. Stats changed so significantly though is that teams now plan for him.
Well,
So
no,
he's a part of the scouting report with the new team because he's one of the leading scorers. So
Yeah. But so his percentage went down, but his points per game went up because he's a prolific scorer.
Right.
Being in Denver, he was like the 4th option though. He would be behind Aaron Gordon. So it was really holding him back. Like honestly, the dude is a prolific scorer. He was known for scoring coming out of college. So like he only 27, man. He got to get out of Brooklyn though. But he gonna be all right.
All right. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We out. Peace.